got a new one from Shifty that Shifty's kindly done. What can I put as a name for it, Shifty, quickly?
I haven't got a clue when you put me on the spot, but yeah, just Grim Reaper Madness is my guess.
GR Madness, probably spelled wrong. I've typed in there. Tactical PvP. Same rules as usual. Let's go down to the map. Would you like to explain it, Shifty?
It's very straightforward. We've got two bases on either side, roughly 46 miles from the target area, so it's evenly spaced. The idea is you've got a total of 40 ground vehicles, each split, broke down 24 tanks, 16 APCs. The idea is to capture those two airfields. There's also an enemy HQ at each other's base that you have to destroy with the general's vehicle parked outside of it. To win, you'll need to capture both and kill the general.
Good lord. Right, okay. So to win, you will need to, say if you're red side, do you need to capture both of those central bases?
Yeah, hold both those. If you don't hold both, it doesn't matter. Kill the other general and you win anyway.
And that general, how do we find him?
When we launch the mission on the startup, before you select a side, on the briefing sheet there is a picture to show you a location of the enemy base. So have a...
How new and exciting! I can see a lot of newbie errors going on here, including with me. But okay. So guys, just to remind you, your job is to capture and hold those two bases in the middle, or whatever they're called, towns, cities, something, and kill the other guy's generals to find him and HQ. Okay. Okay, let's start signing up. Men's. Have anyone got any questions?
Both sides have a FARP which is 10 miles away from the target area, with helicopters available. There are limited aircraft. There are no Fox 3s on either side. Both sides have exactly the same SAM assets, so each side has an SA-11, a few SA-15s and a few other things, but both sides are exactly the same when it comes to the SAM.
Okay, let's get these teams evened out, guys. Let's get some guys on red. There's plenty of you.
Is it worth putting us all on like blue and then declaring like team commanders, and then they can just pick, and that should even up?
Can do if you want. Do you want to do old football picking?
Yes.
Okay. Rage on one side. Who wants to be the leader of the red side? You don't have to do anything. You just have to pick sides. Don't make me choose someone. I will do it.
Shifty wants to stay neutral because I know the map.
Who was the caller?
Shifty's going to stay neutral because I know the map of.
Who's the caller under Shifty? Okay.
That was JD, I think.
JD, you're chosen, sir. JD is the red team commander. Right, I'm going to delete all of your names now, so don't type anything. Delete
JD's the ground commander for blue.
Fuck's sake.
Not anymore, he's not.
No, it's alright, we shouldn't. If he wants to do that, it's a good job. Right, let me have another look at someone. Let me see all these fresh faces. Cap doesn't know these fresh faces. Graham! Irish Graham, you're here. You're going to be a team leader. Oh, is Tail here? Tail can be a leader. He's not here, is he? Bloody
nope.
Graham, suck on a bullet. You're a red team leader. Right. I'm deleting all of your names now. So what we're going to do is you're going to each choose a guy in turn, and that guy will put their name down on the correct side. Rage, choose a guy.
Joker.
Oh, that's telling. Red, Graham, choose a guy.
Harrison.
Blue, choose a guy.
Stahl.
Red, choose a guy.
Pogrets.
Roger. Remember, guys, it's a good idea to get someone who's going to do ground commando, because that's what's actually going to win. Blue, choose a guy.
Just did.
Red, choose a guy.
Anti.
Blue, choose a guy.
I'm not sure that was technically by the rules choosing Auntie. You said choose a guy.
Ooh. Let's not get all politically correct now, Stahl. That's not why you're here, Stahl. Right, you've put me off now. Whose go is it?
Reds.
Why didn't
Reds. Come on.
Johnson.
Johnston.
I picked Johnston.
Oh crap.
Why would you do it, Graham?
His name wasn't. Oh, it is. No, it's
come on, get going.
It's Turbo.
Hint. Okay, fine. The next.
Tell you what. Before we go any further, everybody who's been picked, nip down to in-game voice channel.
Oh, thank God. Yeah, well done.
Actually, yeah, Reds go.
you all go in the same place because I still need to introduce the mission. Whose go is? Yeah.
My turn. Uniform Kilo.
Roger.
Can you move me?
One by your bitch.
It's very disappointing.
Should be on the high cash. We were like the first draft picks, right?
Well, on the other hand, that's probably good because, you know, does a team really need 2 idiots flying around MiG-21s all day? Wait, Tebra is blue? I thought he was picked by red.
I can almost guarantee that Shifty forgot to ban nukes.
I'm not taking a nuke.
I'm telling Stahl that. Exactly.
So is it just nuke the general fucking all?
Yeah, we'll nuke our generals as well.
Blue wins.
The nukes are out.
Yo, Tebra, aren't you meant to be on red?
Oh, he just picked me on blue. I don't know, dude. Idea.
He just told us to go in the same room.
God help red team with Graham as team commander.
Is he that bad?
We're gonna win. What do you mean?
That was the first time I wasn't.
What's your GCI capabilities like, Harrison?
Basic. I'm more ground commander. I haven't really done much GCI.
You are.
Why is my name?
You are GCI and basically FAC.
Gotcha. You give
So
me
you
like
have to do everything.
101 TLDR.
Tell people where enemies are.
Yeah, don't talk too much.
The hell is?
Just keep saying ray gun and buddy spike will be good.
No, you're the one that's meant to tell people who they're locking or where they're meant to be going or
Just
things
call
like
out the occasional Reagan Fox 3 and they'll be fine.
Yep.
There are no Fox 3s.
Shifty, have you given the map to Auntie?
No, I sent it to you.
Why don't I remember these things? Looking.
Why is nobody
Because that's what
putting
you
their
asked for
name
now.
in the list from the top down?
Well, people were copying and
Trigger.
pasting links and everything at the top, so I just stayed out the way.
It's difficult, isn't it? It's just to get your people to put a name on. I can't find.
Yeah, I sent it to you as a message, buddy.
There it is. Is it? I'm not even trying to read that. It's the one that says no Fox 3 version 1. That'll have to do. Right. So let me copy that. Stand by. Save as. 2 megabytes. Wow, mine are never less than more than like a kilobyte. It must have some graphics in it.
Yeah, it's got a couple of slides. So when you when it's loading up, check through the slides. That'll give you the intel picture of the enemy base. That's the only time you'll see it when you're loading.
The loading screen?
Yeah, for some reason it didn't go through to the briefing screens.
Oh, goody.
Huh.
Tell you what, let me just do this while I've got the thing up. And so to look at our teams, we've got Blue 4 in command is Rage, the ground commander is just JD, and the pilots are Aloe, Cypher, Joker, Starley, Warley, Worthington, Johnson, UK, Tebro, and Colo. And Reds, we've got Graham in command, God help us. Ground commanders Harrison and pilot Static, Elkin, Prograts, Dove, Sample 2, Ruby, and Shifty. Stand by as we get in. Right, let me get rid of that.
Yeah, what do you
Sadly, I can't. I have to film the bloody thing so the fans can see it. I'd love to come in and F-15 your faces, but I do have a question. Are you guys? Question to both teams: are you all going to go on Discord or are you going to go on radio?
Discord for blues.
Discord for blues.
Yeah, Discord's easier.
Yeah,
but you can fly Cap, and then Auntie will send you the track file. You make the video from there.
To be honest, it's just my one. It's my one day where I don't want to have to go and spend hours afterwards doing it. I just like to get an early night on Sunday. I've just learned to do it by trial and error this way.
Stream this if you wanted to.
Auntie, where are you? Can't find you. There you are. Yeah, lasers. Desktop.
Hi King, how you doing? Why are you doing it?
Missions. Tactical. Okay, Auntie's got the mission. Everyone, while you're on the same Discord, get to your base, get to the runway, line up GR style. I've got to reset my machine. I'll be back in a minute to set you all off.
Recommendations runway 04 for both, because that's the way I've set the wind.
Wind on a tactical PvP. Yikes.
It's only light winds, but yeah, it just 04. Use 04 for take.
It's not 130 mile an hour wind.
Well, I would.
20 knots.
Yeah, he would.
So much for the CBUs.
Okay.
That's why there's wind. It needs skill to hit with CBUs.
Server time, server time, server time.
I have a server yet.
I'd recommend one of blue go on red because it's 11v now.
Yeah, it's T-Bro was supposed to be on red. He was picked for red, and for some reason his name's on the wrong.
But I need my bitch.
I don't know, I was picked for both sides then, I guess.
Yeah, I think you were picked for red first.
Yeah, I think it's because when people were dropping down, some people didn't, so their names ended up getting called.
So this is combined arms and air-to-air?
Yes, you have 40 ground vehicles to capture the ground bases, so you need to support those or kill them, whichever you're trying to do. And you've also got the enemy base to hit. There are SAMs, and I'd assess the SAM threat as lethal. Lethal, dangerous, hard. At the enemy base, SAM over the target area will be light. SAM at the enemy FARP is medium. SAM at the enemy base is dead. It will take it's a bit of teamwork to kill the enemy.
So this is where someone drives an fucking main battle tank straight into the base and kills the general.
I think technically a solution for this problem in the past was to use Doras.
Yeah, it could do that, but good luck driving an Abrams 80 miles in a couple of hours.
And you said there were no nukes.
No nukes, no.
Only one way to...
Can we,
That was my first suggestion.
Can the blues drop down the channel?
Can we go up a channel? So it's
okay.
no.
Hover channel?
Rage, you still there before you disappear?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. The only reason I said I'll be neutral is that I won't help the Reds telling where anything is. That's why I said by being neutral.
Okay.
What channel are we going to?
Right, 2 seconds.
You should go down a channel really to allow the any other members to just use the general voice.
So I'm just pulling them up. I can unmute them when they're in, and it's uniform. What else we got?
Rage, I'm adding myself to blue. Just rejoined.
Yeah, so we've got one extra person. Okay, doke.
Not using SRS, are we? No.
I'm not sure what I set the aircraft numbers to. There might be more F-15s and SUs than there. I've set 3 or 2. That's just the initial spawn. There's only 3, I think. I can't remember what numbers. It might be 5 or 6. I'm not sure.
Shifty, do we have aim and Nexus?
No.
Okay.
No F-18s. That's nice.
Yeah, there's F-18s on both sides. But there's no spam rams.
And no 9X. That's a bigger hit than the spam ram for me.
Take the flankers in that case.
Take the Mirages. They have aim 9Xs on them. They're called Magics.
Yeah, but no J.
We'll be flying.
Both sides have the same, so you can't argue. Both sides are exactly the same. The difference is
so we
red's
actually
got
have to IFF. Oh fuck.
You've got AWACS as well.
Oh, that's handy.
Sorry, because I'm a bit rusty with GCIing and all that. What are the key brevity things for me to remember to tell?
Oh
Who
god.
you're talking to?
Right.
Heading, distance, Angel. So basically Harrison, 249 for 20 miles, Angels 20.
Just remember BRA, bearing, range, altitude.
Yeah, I remember that one. Ral told me about that one. But is there anything like you were saying about ray gun? When I should call that out to you?
No, don't worry about that.
Oh, gotcha.
They might. One thing they might do is say, "GCI declare off my nose." That'll mean he wants to know whether the guy on his nose is a goodie or a baddie. That's a common one.
Gotcha. Just writing these down.
That's about it.
It'll find a list in the guides room.
Yes, yes we do. And we've even got a video on it, but yeah, that'll do for today.
So the ones we're here, we're red, right?
Yeah. No, I think we're still mixed at the minute, aren't we?
No, there should be.
Seems to be split.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So what team is this? Right,
This is red.
Okay, is anyone in the server yet, by the way?
No, I haven't given them a password yet.
Roger!
What server are you using?
Auntie server. What I'm going to say is the general sort of tactic is is support your tanks, destroy enemy tanks, and kill enemy aircraft. It's as simple as that. Look after your prime assets, i.e. F-15s and SUs. Don't throw them all.
Let's see how we go.
Is anyone else having trouble with SRS?
It's on the training.
No, we're using it.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
It's already on, mate. It was bought for us by Chaos.
Maybe I should play an 810.
Don't forget to check out the intel maps and pictures on loading the mission, because they only pop up there.
Can you go back and look at them?
No, unfortunately, I didn't put them in the briefing side of it, so you can't look at them once we're in.
Oh, okay. And how are we killing the general?
You blow up his building and vehicle. How you want to do that's up to you. A bomb usually works. A Maverick will work.
Nice.
That sounds like a vegan job, right?
It's up to you.
I didn't see any loading screen stuff.
Yeah, you can scroll through the pictures, left and right. There's arrows.
Yeah, but I loaded in like a second.
Hopefully our general's vehicle is like a tray back with like a 50 cal on the.
Let me have a look.
Well, the runways will be safe for today at least.
Why?
No, just that I'm ground commanding. With my record of landings.
Oh, Roger.
Well, the runway's safe anyway because you missed that.
Yeah, good point.
Okay, is it only reds here now?
Roger.
Yeah.
What does our commander think
Game
about
music
what are the Groms, the missiles, trying to snipe the...
Well,
we need to see the flight first.
The Google Docs sheet is updated with the password.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
He's loud.
Loud.
Yeah.
Who was that transmitted?
Oh yeah, you're right. You should be able to see the briefing sheet then, because I only tested it in single, or once we're in there. Once you jump in your plane, have a look at.
Is anyone else here flying the Mirage?
Testing my microphone again. I was told it was loud a second.
Yeah, that's good.
Clicking on briefing and nothing's... I can't even get through the fucking game. What's going on?
Spectators seem to be disabled.
Oh, Shifty! That's my job!
I haven't done anything!
This must be... we need to fix it. Auntie does this all the time, it drives me nuts.
I do what?
It's basically missions get the spectators disabled, so I can't spectate.
Oh no, that's not disabled. There's probably just not a spectator slot.
377 left for the final break.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I've put a slot in there.
There's no such thing,
Why
guys.
have I just been kicked off the server?
I've done nothing unusually different.
I'll look at the mission options. D-drive. D-drive. Mission.
So, while that's working, should we make a game plan?
And it's fucking binary. Ree!
From what I've seen from the videos, it seems very important to establish air superiority.
It is.
But it has to be a constant way of air superiority, so we need to have a constant 2 people over the target. Not storm all at once and then all turn back and then nobody's there to get the other guys coming.
You either got
run cap.
Yeah, I'm just going to run cap. I'm going to stay out. If I run ground attack, it's unfair, because I know where stuff is.
Okay.
If you could also do it in waves, where you do push a big wave of cap over, and then you get in and get out with your CAS, and then all.
Right, I'm editing the mission now, guys, so I'm going to turn spectators back on.
It's gonna break if it's edited.
It shouldn't do, no. There's nothing in it.
Allows only, not touching any of that, 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 not touching any of that. Right, it should, I'm going to make a revision 2, and it should allow spectators. Fix.
I was going to say, there's no advantage for any of the players looking at the enemy side, because it's mirrored, so you look at your own side, you can see what the enemy...
Well, no, because you can see where they are.
Shift, where do our ground forces start?
Just north of the nearest base.
So, Krasnodar, Pasovsky.
Yeah, 5 miles north of there.
Okay, Andy, I've sent you revision 2. Can you load that up, please? Fingers crossed it should work.
Hello?
Gameplay.
Hello, man.
Is it deliberate there's no Fox 3s?
Yes.
Cool. Right, just making sure. Right, and these are restarting the server.
Roger, we should get it right next time.
Okay. And Shifty, did you say runway 04 for both sides?
Yeah, I'd recommend 04 for both sides. Well, whatever's nearest to 04, because the wind is coming out of the north.
Right here, I'll let you continue planning.
So shall we plan then?
Well, all the plans go up to as soon as the first contact happens. It goes to pear-shaped anyway, doesn't it?
I've given you a rough plan. Rough plan. What you need to do is up to you, up to whoever is running it to decide who wants to do what. I definitely recommend supporting your ground forces, killing enemy ground forces, and providing more.
Just to capture the airfields, do we have to have a unit continuously on them to hold
yes.
it? Gotcha.
So we need both
we land
CAS
and
and
rearm once we have captured them?
Negative.
Yes, we need both CAS and cap.
Yes.
I might take an A10 Charlie then, to run some CAS.
Shifty, I'd be happy to join you in an F-15C as...
I thought you were going to joust Cypher with his 21.
Lols.
You're also going to need some seed if you want to get near the enemy base.
Yeah, I don't want to start with the MiG-21 because we need a seed run over there first.
Seed's the one role I can't do.
D2.
But aren't you on our team, right?
Yeah, Auntie's red.
Aren't you one
So
of us?
are we then attacking the general with some seed on the Harriers? Do they also need some protection?
Where's Graham? He's in charge. What are you doing?
I don't know.
He's got like, he's like, fuck, what are they doing to me?
I'm trying to think or I'm saying to myself, I need to start talking, I just don't know what to fucking say.
It's quite daunting when you first take control, isn't it?
Yeah, would it be a good or bad idea to send the seed down southwest and do a real long trip around the back so they don't get intercepted?
As I say, it's up to you. There are markers where the border is. Once you're in game, you'll see where the borders is.
All right. Sorry about that. Kiddies out there. How are we doing out there tonight?
I would like to.
Hey, Parrot.
I would like to see Auntie because Auntie's awesome.
Yeah, he's there.
Yeah, but you need two. She can't send her on her own. She'll just get shot down.
Nova.
In addition to.
Yes, miss.
No, you're here as well. Eli,
okay, if you want, I can fly with a Mirage with you and give you some cover.
Bloody hell, voice attack's really.
Dave said you're a crap pilot.
Dave can take himself for a walk. How did you shoot your walk?
How many people do we have? 8 or 9?
Eli, are you there?
9 or 10.
On behalf of the commander here and myself,
10.
I'd just like to say,
big game.
Fuck you, right in the ear.
Right,
okay. You think that they'll welcome us back?
No, they won't.
Is the server up again?
Yes.
Right, if you're 2 on seed, 4.
I need to be turning discount down a bit.
There you go. Now shift his cap over at the target area. That's the only way I can stay neutral.
I'll be Cass over the target.
Oh, they've got an AWACS. That's always a target, guys.
Sam plus 2, also known as Plan R, can do Cass or Cap. I think I'll do Cass over with the seed flight or with the target area.
I'll leave that up actually. Alright, let's get in there. Let's see what we can do tonight. Let's see what we can cock up tonight.
Well, you want to be.
Does that work? That's work. GrimReapers trains over donations to me. Keep the damn thing running.
So who's doing seed? Auntie.
New hardware hopefully next week. With a bit of luck, if I can get it built. Not much in. Didn't get much in.
I will be flying with
Black Friday deals.
I can give you some cover and maybe.
Really poor. We've got Cyber Monday to go yet though, but.
Who's doing cap?
Oh, hang on. Has he only put 3 Harriets down?
Shifty and I are cap over the target area.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, shoot, there's flying
more.
5 A10s.
Flying cap over Kraz. It's the only way I can be neutral.
Got 5 A10s.
How do I find the general without giving it away to everyone else? I can't see it.
Unfortunately, the briefing sheet is not showing up, so each general is located next to the headquarters building at each base. That's the only way. You're going to have to tell Ray.
Why is the briefing sheet not showing up?
Just tell, yeah, if you wouldn't mind passing to Rage, that the general is parked next to the main HQ building on the airfield. He should be.
Is the red one in a striker?
They should both be in strikers.
Perfect. I'm going to tell that to the other guys.
Thanks, man.
So, are you going to do cap or cast?
There are no briefing sheets. Huh?
Dove, I can't hear you.
So when you get in game, have a look at the F10 map. You can see where our forces are. The enemy is mirrored, so you'll know roughly where the enemy.
Okay.
So where's our general?
At Makeup. In a vehicle. Next to the big building with a radar dish on top of it.
Let's have a look then.
So that's his headquarters and there's his vehicle.
So these ground units as well, they're not all in one big unit, they're separate, are they?
Cypher's on the wrong team.
Cyphers.
Yeah, he's in a Harrier on red.
Your ground units, as you can see, you've got groups of 8, and there are 5 groups of 8. We've got 4 separate AA vehicles. Obviously, it's up to you how you use them, but yeah. So to keep a base, keep an AA unit, and use the other stuff to attack.
Yeah, I'm thinking of sending just a couple of BMPs down to Koski, whatever, and then everything else over to you. Try and stop them coming over to us. That's good, right?
Say again, sorry?
I'm just thinking of sending a few BMPs and AA to Pashkovsky, is it? Can't pronounce it. And everything else to the other airfield.
So why is Cypher on
so the one closest to us, I'm thinking of sending the least amount of units and the rest over to stop them coming towards it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just make sure it's good with you.
He is as well.
Takeoff is runway 04, guys. I recommend using 04. I just recommend using 04.
Yeah, Cypherson's in a red Harrier. What's he doing in there?
That's what I'm saying there. Can anyone see if he's in the air or not?
563 tower.
I'll just kick him off the server.
Like, go up the channel and just say I've switched it.
Give us a test of your life.
Yeah, but he's wasted one of our aircraft now.
Maybe
well, we just have to restart then. Yeah, he's on our team now. I'll move him.
Do you want me to go and tell him?
Cypher, you're now on reds because you're in a red airplane.
No, his mic's muted.
Alright, sorry, my bad.
Yeah, you're now in reds because if you leave, we lose an airplane.
Roger that. I'll stay right here. Oh shit.
Which means they're gonna moan because we've got more people than they have.
Well, that's okay.
If T-Bro wants to jump back, he can swap back over.
I already have an A10.
Damn it.
Now I don't want to change back. I've committed.
Yeah, I got all ready and all kind of stuff, and anyway.
Jesus Christ! I mean, how hard is it? You put your name down on blue and you get into a red airplane.
I jumped into a Sue with Shifty.
Plan R and Shifty have cap over target area.
Okay, Dove, I think you need to check your mic out because I can see you're pressing your push to talk right now.
Hey dude, nice work on those first two passes, man. You're just adding way too much power and close.
Harry, is there any plan of attack?
We're going to see one.
Alright, yeah, that's what I'm set up for.
Radio check.
Nope.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes. Think.
Plan of attack? No idea. Stay out of the way. And kill anything we can.
Getting some lag, giving space while taxiing.
Yeah.
It's me loading in.
Ooh. What's the pings?
I'm gonna make myself a big flight.
Pograts? Why is Pograt? Oh, of course, Pograt's in bloody China.
Yeah, nobody take off though until we're told.
Fuck's sake. Because he's in Australia.
It was the call?
Cap.
Oh, we're doing the big formation takeoff.
Yeah, everybody form up on the runway and wait for Cap to go.
Sorry, I'll taxi one, keep going.
I don't know what to take.
So basically, if you have a look at your base on the F10 map, you can see what the enemy's base is roughly going to be like, and you can plan your.
That picture's incredible. Roger, 25 knots.
Huh.
Todd, congratulations, your recall.
One of each.
And the one thing that keeps repeating in my head is make sure to jettison my tanks before I talk about it so I don't get made fun of on the YouTube.
Request rearming. Copy.
Copy. That's why I take the SU, because I don't have to worry about it.
Oh, balls.
Refueling complete.
Do something. This is gonna kill me. This is gonna kill my game.
Elkan here. I will stay behind here on the takeoff, so I will leave the Seat Harrier in front of me.
If you want to, you could put all the Harriers in front with their jammers. They might be
rearming complete.
Seeked out by the cap,
Brilliant.
but then have cap roll over top of them.
Well, we just lost an airframe.
Do we currently have only 2 on cap? I think there was room for a little more.
This is why we have unlimited aircraft. Normally,
at least 4.
After all that. Don't you hate it when you have graphics problems?
And I remembered not to taxi with my gun sight on this time.
Alright, what's wrong with taxiing with a gun sight on? Hello, Alpha. Hi, Tom's. Right,
Mirage on runway, roll forward a little bit so there's more space, more people.
Yeah, how do we want to be stacked up on the runway?
Just
on
a big lump at the minute.
Roger, call. 362 tower. Check your external lights on 20 real quick.
It's best if you're next to the same type of plane you're at, and we don't mix those up too much. That looks nice.
Well, my gaming today has gone from bad to worse. I mean, this is seriously beyond a joke. I couldn't get into armor because my mod set had changed, and I didn't even know my mod set had changed. And when I loaded up the mod set from August, it still wouldn't let me on, and then I found out that they actually changed the mod set in November, but haven't updated the form to reflect that it's from November. So I didn't bother downloading the mod set file again. I've still got the HTML file from August. Buddy. So there was a map missing, and by the time I realised the map missing, it was 2 or 3 minutes into starting, and I wasn't gonna get in and start farting about.
I am in the Mirage. I will fly with the Harrier, so the Harriers can just go in front of me.
Oh, it was,
is anyone else flying an N8?
So I gave that up as a bad job, and then of course one of the mods updated as well.
I was going
just as I figured it all out.
A little too rusty.
So
that's okay. I was just thinking about the data link if I have to configure it.
Have they just taken Cypher back up to Blue side, to the Discord?
And now he took a plane there, which means we lost him. Harry.
We better restart him, because that's 2 Harriers we've lost already.
Reds,
you know who?
Reds, can you get on the runway together?
We're going to have to restart. We've lost 2 aircraft now.
Yeah, close up, guys.
What's losing?
Yeah, Auntie, don't worry about it.
Cypher got into the wrong side, so
that's alright.
He's used one of our airframes.
It's going to be a clusterfuck anyway from the first time.
Harriers go in front of the Mirage, not in the back, in front.
I'm not being rushed.
Okay, so I signed to help escort the Harriers as well then, since it looks like...
if I rush, we know what's gonna happen. We know what's gonna happen. We know what's gonna happen. Yes, the parrot will come out and he will chastise me. And I was ready to roast him this morning for that.
Might make it easier for the Harrier to pass.
Hang on a minute.
Okay, I will just go in front.
Oh no, I thought
for the initial takeoff, it doesn't matter. Just line up on the runway, and once we're up in the air, you can sort yourselves out.
Nozzle's 10. I think we're all going left, aren't we? Is that where we are over there?
Planes up front.
Oh, I didn't even see. Where are they? I can't even see the bloody runway. I must have gone that way then. It's right, not left. Of course, I'm thinking that we're facing this way. But
look, we get pretty clouds.
Not enough of them.
Yeah, well, they are more clouds on a different part of the map, but for some reason we're quite...
Who's the flight lead for the Harrier flight?
Auntie.
What we wanted was fog over here so that they couldn't see anything to bomb.
Well, that wouldn't be very fair, would it?
I am much more than AI. Much more.
I don't mind it being unfair as long as I'm on the side that wins the fair fight.
You won last week.
I only got one bomb load off last week, I just kept getting shut down.
Will you be okay here?
Commander last week.
No, we're up against Rage. He's far too organised. I think we're going to get our asses handed to it.
Yeah, 15, bring it up close to me. Second row.
Is anybody here on lot ATC or something like that that we can utilise?
I had it.
Where are all the Harriers?
I don't know what happened to our Cass guys.
I'm Cass.
Yeah, we've got a couple of Cass behind us, that will do. Okay, there's one guy coming.
Where's on?
Still taxiing.
Alright guys, I'm going to get you airborne, and then can you just circle the base, please, until I tell you to leave the base. Thank you. I'm just going to go and let the Blues know that I'm going to do that.
I'm trying to look for, and I don't have it on it. I can't believe I haven't got it on here.
Come on guys in the back. Let's go to front.
Snuggle up.
I'll be able to watch the map and watch that in F10 all the time.
Those are Harris on my Grand Canal. So I'm carrying 4 cluster bombs. If you need them somewhere, let me know.
F-15 behind the Mirage, get closer.
Okay, Shifty, your red guys ready to go?
They're not my red guys, but we're ready, I think, apart from Monty's just come in there.
Roger, Reds, please take to the air, orbit your base until I give you orders to fight.
Roger, Shifty rolling.
It's a long bloody way at the runway there.
Robert's rolling.
I'm really busy, Stuart. Too much to do. I haven't even checked those missiles to make sure that they're actually...
That F-15 on the runway now has one engine on, only one engine. He's gonna crash.
Hello, what team should I join?
Join us, Dale.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's have an advantage.
Right hand orbit by looks, guys.
What?
Graham, one of your engines isn't on.
That's weird, it was a hot stand.
To rearm, you would have had
That's a graphical thing.
Right, I'm gonna get the Blues airborne, stand by.
Are ground forces able to move or hold?
Yep, get going now, it's fine, it's close enough.
Holy crap.
150 left of the final bearing, 297.
Oh yeah, sorry for that. I loaded into a new aircraft.
Okay, Blues, please take off and get fighting started away. Good luck.
Cap, you're in the wrong channel.
3!
How big an orbit are we?
Just holding here until they're able.
Bit of a wind on here.
Anyone except this one, then it's fine. Just straight forward. So.
Let's just do a race course to pattern at the top.
So I want to help escort the seed flight. Where?
Are we still in the back? We've got everyone off the ground yet?
Looks like it.
Trying to line up and take off again.
I am currently going to the server right now. My tractor are having to connect.
What do you mean line up and take off again?
One of my engines turned off, so I have to stop.
Oh, that's okay.
How many airframes is that we lost now?
We didn't lose any.
Yay, my trim works now.
It's probably
Reds, you can fight now.
Late.
Back.
Early, I think. He's. Ooh, I can't remember how many hours.
Was that called a fight?
You're on center line. Then go ahead and mark Alpha.
Where is everybody then? I don't want to crash into them.
Was that our call to fight? I didn't. I missed.
Call to fight.
Yep, Roger. Go, go, go.
Roger.
Okay, Shifty turning, heading 330 to Krasnod. You should be able to see me on data link, Hog.
Hey, fine.
Shifty, I'm expecting you guys to keep me safe.
I'm at full mill trying to catch up to you, Shifty. I can see you on data link.
Auntie, where are you?
Just a question, do we have any limits?
Yep, yep. It's limited aircraft and weapons.
I am over the town of Beloretsestek.
Hog flare out.
Tele flare.
Heading for Bulls.
So I'm staying radar off for now.
Same. That's cool.
Okay, bringing it to 270.
270.
Got it. Eastern 8 radar.
No visual on you.
Okay, got somebody up at 35,000 by the sounds of it.
Yeah, I see it.
Your best bet is to fight them low and use our SAMs. Draw them in.
Bra 274 460 at 30,000 knots.
Does anyone still have a Mirage 2000 on their RW?
Nope, it's gone. Got a 50.
Thanks.
Where's their clan going?
Are you guys coming along for this mission?
Alright, all aboard then. I'll come with you. I'm not normally this easy.
Yes, well, I rather thought that we were going to undertake more taxing missions. Flying from point A to point B and back again is not all that stimulating.
Fasten your seatbelts! It's gonna be a bumpy night!
Alright then, well...
Yeah, Paul, just conserve fuel. As long as you can see me on the RWR, not sorry, on the...
445 at 28,000 knots.
Yeah, that's probably good.
43 Wizard, Bra,
Enemy have got a KA
445
got a slow move on the data.
Dodge 43 Wizard, Bra, 271 445.
That would be dangerous to our tanks.
26,000 knots. Dodge 43 Wizard, Bra, 273 450 at 30,000
Okay, Shifty's approaching the lake.
Dodge 43 Wizard, Bra, 275 445 at 1,000.
I can see them all on data link, buddy.
Dodge 43 Wizard, Bra, 269 445.
They got a fast mover up high. Very fast.
I want to go home. Probably going for the AWACS.
Probably conning.
Yeah,
might be above the con at 30.
probably should have gone warm.
Where the hell is my lot ATC? I don't think I've got it on here, you know. Dip your neck.
Dodge 4-3, Wizard, Raw, 276, at 1,500 knots.
The problem is I haven't got the bloody license keys on that.
Wizard, Raw, 290, 450, at 19,000, flanking.
Are you jamming, I'm assuming? Got a second jam up. Just turned mine on now. I'm gonna climb up and get this lead. The lead one? I'll go for the back one.
I'm gonna turn round. Why is Dublin an F-86? He's just gonna get his arse shot from underneath. Alright, I'll go now. I'm not being out here all on my own.
Backing out to the right. I've got a Connor at 270 from my position over the lake.
Spike 15 behind me.
I know, I think you're spiking the static there.
No, I've turned around, I'm in for base.
Harrison, is that an enemy off my nose?
No, I've got nothing on AWACS.
What's on?
So it must be, yeah.
Magic Tail has M2000 nades from 12 o'clock.
Must be enemy.
Hawk's too long.
MS-20.
I'm over the lake and I shouldn't be. It's too easy.
Plan R has enemy radar contact 40 miles off my net. Oh, check that, I got a new one 20 miles off.
Alright, so.
Dodge 4-3, Wizard, Raw, 220, 412, at 17,000.
220 for 12.
Springfield, 1-2, request bogey dope.
Wait, you okay there?
Springfield 1-2, Wizard, Raw, 26445,
No, I've
at
got no bloody,
14,000 knots.
Got a bandit right on my nose.
Still have a Connor up there.
Dodge 4-3, Wizard, Raw, 22846, at 14,000 knots.
228 for 6.
Tail can attempt interception of
Dodge
the
4-3,
calling high.
Wizard, merged.
Harrison Pograt's bogey dope.
I don't even know what call sign I am.
Dodge 4-3, Wizard, merged.
My bandit's cold, chasing it.
Can't be me, it must be these.
I'm slowing up.
Yeah, they got them.
Watch out for a KA-50 Johnson.
312.
He's a sneaky bastard.
Alright, let's get across here.
Second Fox 2 in the air.
Pograt's launched on.
9590 call sign, you didn't
Dodge 4-3,
Harrison
Wizard,
Tail is requesting bogey dope.
I see nothing at the minute apart from friendlies.
No,
Copy.
there is a way, I can't remember.
Dodge 4-3, Wizard,
Oh, Tail has a firing enemy behind me.
428, at
I suppose I could always ask ATC. No, can I be merged with you?
Dodge 4-3, Wizard, pop-up group, 174,
I was raging as you...
at 1,000, flanking.
Tail, I think that's
Dodge 4-3, Wizard, Raw, 20449, at 40,000, flanking.
On 7-4.
Miss.
Dodge 4-3, Wizard, pop-up group, 098-410, at 1,000 knots.
nothing near you.
Fox 2.
I see a bit of a furball of friendlies and enemies right off my nose.
098 for 10.
18 spike on my ass.
Movie can go.
I can't be right.
I'm so friends to it.
Jack Connor, thanks for the follow. That can't be right.
Affirmative.
Merged.
Never sees a contrail.
Dodge 4-3. Withered.
Submerged.
Yeah, he's
No way.
He's in fox range actually. He's super close, but I have 0 foxes.
No way.
I see a contrail up there above the lake. Is that right?
Above the lake, possibly static, isn't it?
I got maneuver kill.
Oh, that bloody eye.
Permission to take another F-15C.
Only at 3,000 feet.
Take what you want, buddy. We can tell he's breaking off engagement R2B.
It does say I'm merged with somebody over the lake.
I've only got you over the lake at the minute, static.
Okay, tail is requesting heading to static.
Dodge 4-3. Withered. Raw. 262. 420.
95.
3,500. Cold.
Angels.
No, is your GCI stop not working?
Well, we don't have a GCI.
Oh, never mind, carry on.
Dodge 4-3. Withered. Raw. 288. 430. At 19,000 knots.
There's something not right with this shit.
Static, are you submerged somewhere?
27345 at 7,000 cold. Dodge 4-3, Withered, Bra, 261, 416, at 13,000, flanking. Dodge 4-3, Withered, merged.
Who the hell am I merged with?
Tail is getting launched at evading.
This AWACS keeps saying I'm merged.
Might not be talking to you, auntie.
I'm Dodge 4-3.
Tail is getting launched at R2B.
Launched that by who?
Alright, plan R taking off, looking for a vector to not MA. Anyone want to give me a tasking?
256, 49.
Yeah, well, none of that. 256 for 9 at 8,000.
Harrison, I need to know where our friendlies are.
My noise has gone again.
That's temporary. Right,
If you put it on all the way, it goes off.
You have off your nose.
M2, it's a Mirage. Oh, what's that? F10, off my nose. F10 off my nose.
We have SA-8s launching on the aircraft. I'm closing
Dodge 4-3, Withered, Bravo Group, 35944 at 3,000 knots.
Where'd it go?
I have mirages behind me.
Splashed it.
I'm gonna add jump to space.
Got a kill. I got a kill, Shifty. I'm an ace. In my Harrier. I just spoke to ATC and it said Dodge 4-3. So, and if Fog of War's on, how come I couldn't see that guy in front of me? And we just lost that ability, so back to air to ground.
I'm sorry,
keep our units on pushing.
Dodge 4-3, Wizard, Bra 166, 412 at 4,500, flanking.
I think our sites just hit Mirage.
Yep, they did.
245, 450 at 1,000, flanking.
Oh, I'll tell you what I haven't bloody done. Too busy worrying about other things. I haven't set me bloody Mavericks to chill.
Dodge 4-3, Wizard, pop-up group 242, 421 at 1,500.
Tasking.
Which is no good.
Michael, try and very clear some short final.
Bearing 300.
Wizard, pop-up group 254, 440 at 500.
Running towards the lake.
Dodge 4-3, Wizard, pop-up group 255, 450 at 500 knots.
Perfectly sense.
In progress, I am now slowing down. Should vacate the runway soon. Actually, keep on the left side during takeoff.
Left side, copy. Rolling.
Copy.
Briefing says fog of war's on, but I can't see now.
Dodge 4-3, Wizard, pop-up group 261, 450 at 1,500, flanking.
Ooh, don't want to get over the lake. Far too easy to spot if I get over the lake.
Dodge 4-3, Wizard, pop-up group 262, 460 at 500 knots. Dodge 4-3, Wizard, pop-up group 272, 424 at 1,000, flanking. Dodge 4-3, Wizard, pop-up group 258, 450 at 1,500, flanking.
Was that friendly that got splashed?
PvP kills, 50 scored a victory against Fresh.
Dodge 4-3, Wizard, pop-up group 254, 450 at 500 knots.
Look at your map.
Dodge 4-3, Wizard, pop-up group 256, 450 at 500 knots.
I'm near the enemy base.
Dodge 4-3, Wizard, Raw 256, 450 at 6,000 knots.
Because he's shooting at ground.
Dodge 4-3,
We have a friendly J11 across the second reverse lake towards Dreams.
Okay, I've now got red.
Dodge 4-3, Wizard, Bra 250, 445 at 6,000.
Taking off any second.
I've got to go over here. Somewhere.
I got a whole bunch of enemy aircraft off my nose. They're all very low to the ground. Heading would be 270.
Finish now rolling from Dreams. I mean, my clock, same shit. Same country.
Oh! Tied it with wires.
4-3, Wizard, pop-up group 253, 445 at 1,500 knots.
No, we've got some smoke over there though. Head towards the smoke.
Are they maybe assaulting our AVAC?
There's an AC on the airfield.
I don't see any enemy near our AWACS now.
Fox 2, 10 miles. I'm also fired on.
Whoa!
Ready to go?
Shift the RTB for fuel.
Dodge 4-3, Wizard, pop-up group, 248, 415 at 2...
Hey, Static, you got an air kill. Nicely done.
I said that. Hello, is that a cloud?
267, 445 at 500 knots.
It's too late, he's already shot me. Where's my air cover?
You're currently behind enemy lines.
Yeah, I'm trying to kill enemy tanks and things.
But yeah, our cover is currently non-existent. Over at
That's typical though, isn't it? Our air covers never ran with a ground cover.
We were just pushing now, buddy.
Yeah. Shifty, I have a 15th nail quite close to your general direction.
All systems are operable, which means I am fine.
Something behind me, he's not close.
Okay, Roger.
Maybe I should get in the Mirage
I'm currently pushing just north of you, west.
How come I'll get found out about a Mirage after it shot me?
Something hot on my ass, apparently.
Okay, Roger, heading towards you.
Why can't I see?
Then we got Mirage nails straight ahead. How close is he, the enemy?
I think it was 30 miles.
Let me take a look here, because that may be you or the enemy.
You can drag them over our Sam. Look at the map and have a look at our Sams. Drag them over.
So do we not actually have GCI then?
I think you've got me, Tail.
Fire one time, please. Roger, thank you.
They seem to have cars coming in over our tanks.
I can't see any Pog
Okay, let's run over there, Pog. I will be following you.
Elkan taxing with an F-18 full air-to-air load.
Harrison, Tebro. Where do you need?
Let's have a look at this picture again, because I'm confused.
Heading 300, and that gets you to where we'd be.
That's a couple of team kills again. Player.
And with a Mirage, that's incredible.
Where in regards to Krasnodar City do you need me?
Okay, and a Mirage.
Krasnodar. To the northeast. We're not in the city yet. We're in the little town of Industrial.
450 at 500.
Not ground forces at the minute, just hit the...
294, 460 at 2,500, flanking.
Not yet. Oh, hang on.
Pothole 32, Wizard, raw, 277,
Something's coming straight at us, 10 miles.
500 knots.
Okay, roger. At what altitude?
For God's sake.
1,000.
Copy that, going lower.
Alright.
Why would I want to go on your stupid colour like that?
The enemy are... They've just...
Request rearming.
What? I am not going out dressed like that. You've got to be kidding me. No way. There's no way I'm going that dressed like that. Where's my RAF skin?
I am now feet right now.
What's on the runway?
Why have I got Indian Air Force skins and not French?
Get off the runway.
Okay, F5 is fine. We have actually
ESF low vis. We're not supposed to have ESF skins.
Yep, tail is on the mark. Yep, tail is on the
Atari F6.
bearing 290, 47 miles.
Okay, that's possible enemy. Yep, tail is emerging.
290.
Oh, I just got guns from behind. Right, F5.
Wait, what? Did you get shot down, Pograts?
I got shot down by an F5 behind me. I never saw him. I kept looking back there, could not see him.
One lock in F80.
At 2,500. Hold.
I'm not sure
that's an enemy.
That one's on.
Tail is almost merging with the M2000 heading east. Request support.
I have got a spike from behind me. You might have Mirage 2000. You might have me locked.
Roger.
I know, so I've got something locked up at 290 right off my nose.
Who is it?
That could be Tail. He is.
Tail is not getting locked up currently, though. I have an M2000 on my 6 o'clock.
Do we have any M2000?
IFF shows his enemy 40 miles out. That's me, M2000.
It's going to be an enemy then.
Yep,
nothing to your 12 o'clock.
Yeah, I can't see anything on the map anyway. Can't see anything.
470 at 1,000 flanking.
I'm just hopping into F2 and then trying to rough guide you.
Plan, I will give you cover when you pass me.
Oh, we're on the wrong side of the fucking
Pontiac 6-1, Wizard, pop-up group, 290, 470 at 1,000 knots.
Roger.
I have a new target actually, much closer to me. Turning towards it to engage.
Or I have M2000 chasing me. I am south.
No.
Maybe Tebro.
Shit.
I'm over.
That's what you get for trying to give the viewers some good shit.
I
want the proper skin. I want the DRAF skin.
Somebody just crashed into you.
Pontiac 6-1, Wizard, pop-up group, 277, 490 at 1,500.
Oh, Tail is getting Foxstat evading.
It's one of those days where I should have just stopped in bed. Right, no more cocking about with giving you a lot good views. I'm
Did you just taxi or take off into something?
Temporary request.
Nah, I went off the runway because of the wind.
Reagan.
Are you wasting RI frames?
Tebro, you've got plan off your nose.
Yeah, well, I can't see fog of war either. It says it's on, but I can't see it. I don't know what's going on.
I think you maybe just have Foxstat me by accident, but thankfully I evaded it.
Yeah, I can't see
It's possible, but I think you also had an enemy Mirage on.
Yeah, okay, Roger.
Cap headed to the mission, and now I can't see anything.
I have an F5 off my nose, engaging.
I'm locked into someone.
Roger that. Plan, I am currently giving you support in a F5 behind you. That's the enemy though.
Cap edited the mission.
Oh god, he made my heart skip.
Oh wait, he's still flying. Should I focus on him?
I'll jump into taxi from the server. I can see everything from there.
Wait. Oh shit, I merged. I can't fox at him currently.
Is he the smoking one? Is the enemy the smoking one?
Roger.
Copy,
Did I actually... No, I didn't mean in there. Oh, come on.
Wait a second, I have soon a solution here.
Yeah, Harrison, keep your tanks together if possible when you push onto that next airfield.
A10 at runway, hold short.
Yeah, I've grouped all the tanks at the minute.
Fox 2, Tabro.
What faction, what country did you set the Mirages to? Because we've got some really silly skins here.
Plan R, break left hard.
French.
Fox 2.
I haven't got any French skins, I've only got Indian skins, some ESF skins.
Plan R, you're okay.
Yeah. Well, the red ones are US Air Force aggressors, obviously.
Oh man,
damn it.
That was it. Oh damn! I think one of your missiles tracked Plan R when he got engaged by the F5, which I then killed.
Yeah, Auntie, we're on red, so we are US Air Force.
Sorry.
Airborne.
Yeah, affirm. That was a friendly kill. It's all right. It's gonna happen.
Pontiac 6-1, Wizard, Bra,
we seem to be holding domination over the target area.
At 0, flanking. Request rearming.
Yep, we are also...
If I don't have a skin that everybody's got there, I'm just gonna...
We've got enemy tanks. You're
500,
1.
If we're dominating, shall I spawn A10C? I'm pretty good at CAS in the A10C, or should I stick with the Mirage Cap?
Missile launch.
I am not certain currently because we are not having any real cap currently.
Who's flaring? Who's flaring?
Debro is flaring. And Debro is
Roger.
Dead.
Airstrike aircraft
rearming complete.
You have very limited cap at this moment. We have one F-18 up.
I take it apron takeoffs are frowned upon. Got a taxi.
Seeing that? And the news, VO Simulations is ceasing all DCS.
Pontiac 6-1, Wizard,
wait, what?
Group 293-445 at 1000, hold.
What news?
The Hawk. VO Simulations.
Bastard.
We will get to inform you we're
Call
ceasing
yourself a
development of
pilot. The
DCS.
cat can fly better than you.
It's just their
Whoops,
website.
sorry, wrong one. Let's try again. Is that it? Yeah, that's got it. Lol.
Pontiac 6-1, Wizard, Bra 287-450 at 1000 knots.
Does that mean they won't be finishing the Hawk?
Correct.
The Hawk was finished
Is
5
anybody
years ago.
locked by an F-18?
Pontiac 6-1,
Elkin, you're chasing
request bogey dope 4000 knots.
off your nose 10 miles is friendly.
Wizard, Bra 292-424 at 5000.
I am suspecting that they were super close with a P40 and then an update came out and they had enough.
Pontiac 6-1, Wizard, Bra 285-450 at 500 knots.
Okay, just got shacked.
Yeah, for some reason the map's not showing any blues on that. I'm thinking Caps turned Fog of War off by mistake. Because we got AWACS up, it should show some reds. I'm in blue.
Have we got any CAS or anyone capable of ground attack?
Yeah, Deborah's taking off again.
Alright.
Oh, that's not good.
I got shot down by some...
We have I think one or two groups of Bradleys at the minute, heading towards the shooter.
Request bogey dope.
Your gear is still out.
Colt 3-2, Wizard, Bra 313-490 at 0.
I'm been burned.
Graham.
Got him, visual.
Heading 307, going for 44 miles.
That's just well said.
Alright, plan taking off from Mirage 2000C. Looking for a vector for some...
Pop up group 275 490 at 500 knots. Colt 32, Wizard, Raw 31245 at 0.
Okay, Shifty starting up.
Tabro taking a runway 22.
Got any cap assignments right now? Or just head into the fur?
Just head towards it. I've got nothing at the minute.
Any friendlies merged with the white and red Harry?
F5, it's me. I cannot see for some reason. Just went into the water.
Well, somehow that guy got splashed.
Yeah, Rage just team killed a friendly.
Hey, some of the dudes aren't having a good day today.
Colt 32, Wizard, Raw 25242 at 2000 knots.
Graham.
Alright, good stuff, Graham. I'll see you on data link.
Oh crap, lag spike, okay, Taylor's turning in on the short final for Michael.
Oh,
come on, what's with the lag? Pontiac 61, Wizard, pop-up group.
Someone's got me spiked out head, it could be a friendly.
At 2000
so no P40.
Pontiac 61, Wizard, pop-up group.
Shut up, Wizard, I want to know what's next to me.
At 1000, flanking. Colt 32, Wizard, Raw 31348 at 2500,
You're doing all the way up there, Graham.
Any contact into your hair?
Alpha check from Bull's picture.
That again?
Pontiac 61, Wizard, pop-up group 277 490 at 500, flanking.
Try to get some arms off.
Yeah, splash by an F5. Wizard, Colt 32, request bogey dope. Colt 32, Wizard, Bra 26348 at 1000, Colt.
Auntie, can you have a look at the mission file after and let me know what Cap's done?
Yeah, I'm just reading Vio's site. Well, the forums.
Okay, I'm tracing a bandit here, would be off my nose. He's heading left to right from my nose.
I got a spark Mirage.
There's some of these badlies.
No word from Vio.
Pontiac 61, Wizard, pop-up group 276 480 at
rolling runway 22.
So, there's a notice on Vio's website. And Blue Sky Flight Sim, which is part of Vio, is also down.
Okay.
Saying that they are no longer continuing this PCS. That they're ceasing all work. So that means no P40, no updates to the Hawk.
Wizard, pop-up group 286
anything like that.
I'm merged with the Mirage.
That's very sad. I don't know why.
I think I got a bandit right off my nose here, coming around to be 10 miles off my nose. Check I did.
Of course, there's going to be a lot of questions
F5 spike.
for one of the Reapers members, who's a Vio programmer.
Plan R, check off my nose. Mirage 1000C. He's
I'm not sure what's going on. I'd love to know what's happening with it.
Pontiac 61, Wizard, pop-up group
okay, I'm gonna fire this thing here.
At 500, cold.
Well, it fired at me, so.
Pontiac 61, Wizard, pop-up group 287 435 at 500 knots.
Yeah, you see the wind's pushing me off the bloody runway.
Pontiac 61, Wizard, pop-up group 277 490 at 500, flanking.
Now I'll go outside and...
Yeah, Taylor's now also rolling behind the F-18 currently taking off.
Debris is a smoking trail flying. Is that friendly?
Believe it's me. Guns behind.
Just using guns.
Yeah, they're gunning on me. I've got my engine's out. I'm pretty much just sitting there.
Oh wow.
I am known as Nova.
This is Plan R.
Plan R, Vector 2, Progress 125, 14 9.
Next it.
Affirm, making heading 125 for 14.
Harrison, Elkan here just took off. F-18 at where?
Copy, Elkan.
Pop-up group 2944.
280, 30 miles, roger.
Beware T-Bro, you've got rage around there somewhere.
Yeah, that's why I'm going low.
Go taking the runway for 04 takeoff.
Tail is getting locked up by something. Unsure if it's enemy or friendly.
Check my bandit. Coming right at me off my nose here. Heading 1...
Takeoff, runway 0.
Fox 2, really hoping to get at the south.
470 at 4,000 knots.
I'm now Pontiac 61.
Wizard, Bra, 279, 450 at 1,500 knots.
I think I'm merged.
Yes, you are merged.
Is anyone locked up by an F-18?
Negative, I'm clean.
What's your altitude, the one that's merged?
Did it go on? Am I low?
Yeah, what's your altitude, the guy that's merged?
Oh, what is my altitude? Got it, okay. 150 in a Mirage. I thought...
Plan R, you've still got a fuel tank on, if you've merged.
Yeah, just passing each other, Shifty. It's just off your nose.
Yeah, Fox 1 out.
Oh, what's that down there?
This is Dove. Can I get a bogey, Dove?
What the hell's that?
How can I help?
That sounds like freaking Shadow.
Dove, 280, 35.
It is Shadow.
It's 12 miles away.
Can you repeat?
Okay, radar on.
Friendly, I'm running towards you in the Mirage here. I got a friendly off my nose. Cover me.
Pontiac 61, Wizard, pop-up group 271, 460 at 1,500, flanking. Pontiac 61, Wizard, Bra, 272, 445 at 4,500 knots. Pontiac 61, Wizard, pop-up group 271, 460 at 1,500 knots.
The GCI's locked because, yeah, we don't get any enemy pop-ups.
Pontiac 61, Wizard, pop-up group 269, 460 at 1,000 knots.
Thank you very much.
Hang on, where's my radar display on my HUD? I usually have that radar display.
Wizard, Bra,
okay, it's actually going for the AVAX now.
at 4,500 knots.
Something's not right.
Yeah, I've got something off my nose again.
Yeah, that's hostile, he's chasing me.
Harrison's running ground.
I'm coming in after him. I don't have any Fox 2s. I gotta get him close.
Pontiac 61, Wizard, Bra, 267, 450 at 500 knots.
That's an A10C that I just totally failed to shoot down.
Pontiac 61, Wizard, pop-up group 268, 450 at 1,500, flanking. Pontiac 61, Wizard, Bra, 268, 450 at 1,500 knots. Pontiac 61, Wizard, pop-up group 272, 416 at 2,000, flanking.
Okay, Shifty's closing for a Fox. 1-1.
Hi Major, hi David, sorry I didn't see you there. Bad news tonight.
Yeah, he's screwed.
Yeah, he is. I think he's just ejected. Yeah, he's screwed.
Okay, I got to
Decided to pull out completely from DCS before the P40's out. Holy crap, don't do that!
Yeah, that's enemy. Engage. You got one behind you as well.
Graham, I have eyes on armored units.
Okay, that's a splash from the one in front of me. Let's see how I get the one behind.
Okay.
You got 3 closing behind you. Spread out.
Can you give me a suggested vector, or should I just get shot down and look good?
It will be due west, buddy. 270.
Okay, Taylor's diving into the
Pontiac 6-3. Can you see I'm chasing the AWACS?
Alright, I'm gonna engage those units on that airfield.
Okay, Plan, you're in a really bad spot currently. You have an
Crap, I've only got this bloody selection of skins.
You should be running out of planes now.
Yeah, he got me. He got me.
Request rearming.
Shifty's RTB out of missiles.
Oh yeah, Taylor's getting overwhelmed, heading cold.
Trevor has 18 nails over the city.
I should have switched my jammer on, but that was in the face.
Maximum range of a Maverick again. Delta. Oh fuck! I still have to get a lot closer. I can see them, but I can't shoot them.
If you're high, you can probably get it off about 12.
No, I'm not high. I'm not. I don't dare go high.
Oh, I'm not the pirate you're looking for.
Rearming complete.
Here you are.
Are you complete auto missiles?
I'm too low on fuel as well, so I need to RTB. I want to save the frame.
Okay, roger that. Yep.
I wish I could go all the way in there, because those are perfectly lined for a cluster bomb. But I don't dare go that close.
I plan on I was able to get back in a F-15C here, and
you can turn the HUD brightness up on this now, can't you? I just can't remember which control it is.
Taylor is now currently pulling an enemy aircraft into SAM range.
Yeah, good job, buddy. That's the best tactic.
Yep, they are at least locking me up, and I'm heading west, so east, so it should be right. Exactly.
Get back over that way, you.
That's what I was trying to do. Go down to SAM, get a SAM on.
God, it does not take some getting off the bloody ground these days.
Yeah!
Come on, get up.
Rifle.
Oh, well done, Elkan.
You got their AWAC. Nicely done.
Excellent kill.
Rifle.
Nicely done.
Rifle.
Oh, there's a team kill, but is that on their team? Just scroll to the log, uniform.
Yes, it was, yeah.
Taylor's now turning in to engage.
I think Rage has been team killed at least 3 times.
Yes. And he has also team killed on his own, so.
Pontiac 6-3. Wizard, pop-up group 278 480 at 1,500 knots.
SL mod is the mod.
I am now entering the combat zone.
I am confused person.
It's the mod that
Pontiac 6-3. Wizard, pop-up group 275 490 at 2,500
Nicely done, Tebro. Nicely done.
It's taking off 04, left hand side.
Pontiac 6-3. Wizard.
Now I only have cluster bombs left. And an 18 that's spiking me from behind.
Do we own one of the airfields?
Wizard, Raw 292 450
and we're pushing on to the centre one.
Yeah, we should be able to get that, and then we need to strike their base soon.
Tebro, did you get eyes on where those Bradleys were?
Next to the airstrip. I can probably actually send. Are you Graham?
No, Harrison.
Is anyone being spiked by an F-18?
Pontiac 6-3. Wizard, pop-up group 295 430 at 500 knots.
To the southeast, I have some enemy chasing me.
Southeast?
I have an 18 behind me.
Give me a bearing.
Yeah, I'm going away.
Bearing is approximately heading 250.
Do that, man.
Wizard, Bra, 290, 445 at 0 knots.
Yep, Taylor's at least been locked up for super long now, so...
220, starting
Shift
to
the
get
RTB, base runway 04.
I just vacated the runway, it's
man.
I've got a 2.9 on RWR. Although I think we should put together a package for the base. I like that.
Actually, he's 18 miles away from me.
Wizard, Bra, 273, 445 at Wizard, Dodge 61. Request bogey over.
Taylor's now turning in.
Dodge 61, Wizard, Bra, 292, 435 at 8,000 knots.
Frames hit.
9 miles.
I can see clearly now the rain has gone. I can see all obstacles already.
No, that'll be Joker.
Oh, look! Another moron.
Pontiac 63, Wizard, Bra, 223, radar contact at 0 knots.
Friggin' hell, he's almost on top of me.
He's looking me up.
Pontiac 63, Wizard, pop-up group, 332, 420,
No, that's too easy, man. That's not
1,500, flanking.
Negative.
System.
I am now currently west of you, heading west.
Pop-up group, 351,
Yeah, I can't see anything behind you.
at 1,000,
Yep, roger. Yep, I think I may have
What
chased
aircraft
them
was it?
all. Unsure, I was just locked up for super long and super... Yeah, I got chased.
It tells you on the RWR.
Pontiac 63, Wizard, pop-up group, 344, 428 at 1,000, cool.
Affirm on those two contacts I have him as well. One of them closer. One of them's real close to friendly. Ahead of me, 30 miles. Looks like he's merged with the friendly.
Can't lock that up.
I have now got the target. I'm chasing him currently. He's getting into my launch distance. Fox. What are you flying? SC-27.
Yeah, there's no friendlies ahead of you guys. Elkan knows everything in front of you is enemy, Elkan.
Good. How the hell am I off the fucking map?
We have a friendly merged. I think Tebro, you are merged deluxe.
I got an enemy SU-27 locked. Trying to take him out here. 20.
Tebro, enemy around you.
Yeah, I'm aware about that. I just don't know where they.
Tebro, try to fly south. I am currently trying to catch up. You have several enemies around you.
Yep.
Okay, I'm flying to try to intercept the 27. I'll be doing a Fox 2, so it should be safe.
Wizard, Dodge 61.
Holy crap, there's enemies
FF is so
everywhere.
easy in the F-15.
Dodge 61, Wizard, Bra, 270, 418 at 4,500, flanking.
Moving low and fast. Two of them.
Fox 1.
Turn in on
That's a friendly. I'm good. It's coming against SU-27. I got you back. I think I got a splash there.
Oh wait, fuck. Taylor's merged. Taylor's Fox 1.
Tele flares, are they yours?
Enemy. I foxed on him again. Second fox.
You and JD's Wizard, pop-up group, 333, 412 at 2,500, flanking.
Splash.
Second bandit. 5 miles off my nose.
Pontiac 63, Wizard,
Okay, Tebro, I have
352, 412 at
Fox 2.
500, cool.
Yeah, thank you, Plan. You have enemies to your direct west. Watch out. I am turning into
enemies west. I'm gonna turn cold to this enemies. Focus on this guy.
I'm now turning in.
Taking out the guys.
gun over the wall, going north.
Pontiac 6-3, Wizard, pop-up group, 280-450 at 3,500
Plan R, directly on your 6 low. Response.
I thought I killed him. I've had 2 missiles on that guy.
He's low going towards the city. He's not turned on you.
Shit, I passed out. Oh, no. I'm gonna crash, blacked out.
Yeah, you did.
God.
This is Dove. You got anything for me?
Alright, that's the second time I blacked out in the F-15 in a dogfight. I really need to practice that.
Hard splash.
You may want to head back towards the airfield.
Harrison Colson.
They're going too far.
Be careful at our airfield. We got an A-10 and trying to pass at the airfield. A little bit of comp.
Harrison Pulse.
Nothing at the minute, but I gotta think fast.
What airplanes do we have left?
Dodge 6-1, request bogey dope. Dodge 6-1, Wizard, Bra 263, 440 at 8,000.
Running low on missiles.
So if it says occupied, but it doesn't put you in the cockpit, is that what happens when you're out of frame?
Yep, I think so.
Wow, way to squeak past that guy A-10. That was some fancy taxi.
Oh damn, Taylor's almost merged with enemy. Apparently super close.
Fox starts
28445 at 500, flanking.
11 miles.
Which aspect was he going?
He is heading southeast.
Pontiac 6-3, Wizard, Bra 290-445
Okay, hey, plan out here. The only plane that I know how to fly that I can occupy is A-10C, so I'm switching roles.
Come join me to glory. I have 5 kills.
I hate to...
Oh wait, I think we have a
Pontiac 6-3, Wizard,
Can we get the AVAC?
291-445 at
No, leave him where he is. He's in the sand next to you. There's nothing we can do.
Okay, roger that. Yep, I am currently climbing up to just intercept Justin.
Do we need to put some bombs there on the...
Dodge 6-1, request bogey dope.
355.
Down there.
The tanks block. Yeah.
Dodge 6-1, Wizard, Bra 165-413
We need some bombs on
at
these tanks?
1,500. Cool.
Oh yeah, Taylor has enemy low supply.
165 for 13.
I don't think we can win. We just lost all our tanks.
We've still got a full lot of BMPs.
Pontiac 6-3.
Yeah.
Okay, where is that? Where is
445 at 500.
They've hidden them all to the east in the first block.
Ray gun. I'm on the tail of someone that's heading northbound, down south near our base. Just to the west of it. Looks like they're making a beeline for something. IFF still has them as hostile.
I'll see if I can find a tank.
Taylor's now looked up enemy aircraft, soon focusing. He's trying to attack our base.
I'm gonna spook him. Fox 1.
Roger that, thank you. I think he should be braking. No, he's just continuing straight forward.
7 miles. I'm gonna wait until I'm about 6 miles to fire the second Fox.
Oh yeah, Taylor's now... no, I won't
Dove
fire.
emerged.
Who's merged?
Dove.
Alright, plan our A-10C and manufacture some tanks that need...
Copy.
Okay, Taylor's now
Okay.
Fox 1.
Over 6 miles, Fox 1.
Plan R, vector 295 for 51.
Affirm, 295.
Dove, you're above the enemy farm. There's SAMs and everything there. Watch out.
Come on, give me it. Give me it.
Okay,
Give me it.
Splash.
Shit.
I got a spike right off my nose. Something's locked me up. It's showing it's an 18.
4 kills in 1 run. I think that's a good run.
Alright.
Spike, that's you, isn't it, Tyler?
Dove's gone in for his kill. I can't on K.
We have no enemies in this general direction if you want to look.
Oh, man. Where about in the city are these tanks?
They are right to the east of the airfield in the first block, if you see what we have to. Who is it speaking, and I'll give you a bear.
I'll put a mark there for you, buddy.
Yeah, right there.
Wizard, Dodge, 6-1. Request
That circle is.
If then, right?
Dodge 6-1. Wizard, Bra, 288 for 485 at 500 knots.
East of our... Oh,
Yeah, from us,
there.
yes, sir.
Okay, I see. Okay, that's where...
Volgaret, can you just make a sweep in my general direction? Because I am getting some type of pop-up here on my location.
To the south, was it?
Yeah, just do a fast radar scan just in case.
Okay, Reds, let's knock it off, shall we? Do you want to come up to the Grim Reapers thing?
So, Roger.
Knock it off.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was fun. Yeah, thanks so much, guys, for letting me fly with you all.
Pontiac 6-3. Wizard.
Loss is 3. Echoes 1.
500 knots.
Lots of them.
Hey,
Right.
I can imagine a lot of...
Okay, gentlemen, we're going to have a real hard time selling this one to the watchers. So what happened was there was the first half, and then my computer crashed, and I had to restart it, and then I watched the second half, and the video recorder didn't record; it just got scrambled for some reason. So what we've got on video is the first half, which was, well, whatever it was. So we're going to have to kind of I'm going to have to describe to the viewers what happened on the second half, which was that the Blues took the leftmost space, the Reds took the rightmost space. There was another big ground fight in which the Blues won, the M1s won. There was lots of kind of dogfighting and general air-to-air fighting around the middle. It was quite fun to watch. Lots of blue team kills, not sure what that was all about.
A lot of red team kills too.
A lot of trigger happy.
I didn't really, I wasn't following the Reds comms, so I didn't.
Well, it was really hard because I didn't know AWACS wasn't working, so I had no targets, and then we figured out AWACS wasn't working, and I couldn't move the ground targets anymore, so I went to the, it was just tough all around because of the AWACS.
Yeah, we had all sorts of problems. I'd set the AWACS up wrong, and we just did the best we can, really. And I didn't even fucking record it. God, what a fuckfest today was. Nothing I can do about that.
He's not the only one having a bad time.
Wasn't working.
Thanks for following, Phil.
We shot it down.
Yeah, that was a good move.
Well, as soon as you shot it down, I got out and went into a ground view.
Yeah,
It's just the fog of war in this the PvP makes all the difference in the world. So, not having to get into spectators to watch and be able to see all the ground on their
Well,
targets.
it was turned on. But
No.
I think Cap turned it off.
Yeah, it went back to my default, so that's annoying. Never mind, we'll get it back next time.
Would there be any reason why I wouldn't be able to repair a damaged Mirage in the northern neighborhood of Krimsk? Like
That's
at all?
nice.
With
Might as well do it proper, eh?
engine off and canopy open, all I got on the radar menu was F12 exit.
Only if you've been killed so hard that you're not on the map anymore.
No, he wasn't. Probably.
We had real issues
still on the map.
Declares and people thinking they were targeting enemies that were right in front of them, like 25 miles away from friendlies. But yeah, in the beginning, it was my fault. I had my heroes running.
Shake it off, try again tomorrow, do something different. A good map, the map works perfectly. The
I like the map. One thing...
yeah, I shouldn't have tried man style with the F-86.
No,
one thing, Shifty, you need to change, I think, is put supplies on the farms. The helicopters can resupply.
Okay, should be enabled. I'll check it.
I think you've got to put stuff like fuel trucks on it, don't you?
Ah, yes. That's my mistake, sorry.
I think just general organisation, so
you know, the majority of kills that happened on blue were team kills, not kills from the enemy.
Oh yeah, I gotta say that was a fun mission. It went well too.
Alright, I'm gonna see you later, guys. I'll catch you later.
Thanks, Cap. Just a question to all. So, in general, the map works. It just needs a little bit of fine-tuning. Now, honestly,
the map was great.
No, wait. Honest opinion from everybody. Did you enjoy it more without the Fox 3s?
Yes.
Yes, Red had ETs.
No, Red hasn't got.
So don't worry about it.
Both sides have got ETs, but you can only carry two ETs on a jet. Is the most you can carry, so it's not balanced.
It's definitely going to be better for the viewer.
ER data link thing. It's one-sided and everybody.
This is going to be a heavy landing there.
If you have 120s and you have the R20, the ER with data link, you have a definite advantage. It's not a huge advantage and it can be overcome. I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying it isn't.
Okay,
we've got the same airplanes on both sides.
Yeah, there's no advantage because we both have the same airplanes. We have data links on both sides.
My cop is.
So you get 15s out of the
no ILS. There's no ILS at my cop. I thought we had ILS.
The red SUs and the SU-33s and the 27s, the main value aircraft.
They got ILS at bloody Crims.
No, because the F-15's got most of the majority of the kills, and the F-18's got the majority of the enemy kills.
Got no ILS.
So
that's a bitch.
That's completely wrong. The only one who did really well in the Russian jet was.
I think a lot of that comes down to airframe familiarization.
1, 2, 5.
Well, that's all I'm saying is that most people don't fly the FC-3s.
There were plenty of SU-27s, SU-33s on both sides in the air, and none of them got many kills because it's not a major advantage. It's the missiles that make the advantage.
It's just going to be a change in habits. So
but I found
if you want us to change our habits into FC3, then that's what we have to do. I don't know.
I think just mixing it up.
We lost all of our F-18s right at the beginning. So you're only able to spawn in them once, aren't you?
Yeah.
I had to restart because the game was lagging out the hell.
Yeah, we lost a couple of frames like that. I'm going to add a couple more. It was just
Cypherson got in one of ours, and he's blue.
Shifty.
So it's our airframes wasted.
Cypher, yeah.
On the topic of F-18s, Shifty, there weren't any on the sign-up sheet for Red, so that caught us a little on the back foot. Not that it's a problem.
Yeah, that's the sign-up sheet's not designed. The sign-up sheet's not designed for this mission. That's for the old.
Yeah, sure, just feedback.
The sign-up sheet is just Reds versus Blues. It's not particular aircraft. You just put your name on the list. There's no aircraft assigned.
Yeah, and my argument is not that it's one-sided. I'm saying that we're not as familiar with the 27s and 33s and those ERs as I guess maybe.
Dodge 6-1, taxi to parking area.
I haven't flown the SU-27 in like a month now, and I jumped in and it went quite well. So just the FC3 aircraft doesn't need too much familiarization except the system.
Okay,
who's in that? Who's in that?
Pontiac 6-3 inbound.
1 second, Shadow, you were saying something?
Pontiac 6-3, Konskaya, fly heading 21944, QFE 28.38, runway 04, to patterned altitude.
Or like close-up range?
No, we're going to mix it up. I just want to try one without it. I just want to
request landing.
I don't mind taking out the missiles. I mind taking out the airframes. It's the airframes that I'd like to have. You know what I mean?
Well, if it was like truly red versus, if it was like truly red versus blue, you'd have the SU-27s and the SU-33s.
Pontiac 63, Kanskaya. Check landing gear.
Yeah, you can't do that because not everybody has every single module. You can't make the teams fair, and when you run out of SU-27s, if he hasn't got any of the red planes, you're screwed.
Yeah, no, I mean, we're kind of eliminating the advantages of the F-18 and the F-15.
I don't think there's an issue with them, but I think the main issue is with the teams and the lack of coordination. If you actually did it properly with full GCI and full commanders and actual flights when they're on SRS and only one person's talking about flight leads and stuff, then you'll see that it actually becomes a lot more efficient. The fact is that everyone is on Discord, everyone's fucking about, so literally all the bosses are air-to-air kills.
No beep!
You need a lot more discipline to achieve that kind of thing, because we've got multiple flights and everybody just ends up talking to the AWACS on the AWACS flight.
Well, that's the thing, it just becomes literally just a dogfight session. It's like, I didn't even go for the objectives once. I don't know if anyone even started going in the Harriers and taking out the SAMs and things like that.
There were people.
At the very beginning, there were people trying, but literally halfway through,
I had ground pounders like shooting air targets, and I wasn't sure.
So it just means a bit more organisation. I need to tweak the farms, tweak.
Yeah, I don't know where to kill it in my Harrier.
In terms of,
see, I set the AWACS up so that it would give me a good picture at the beginning, and it just never came. It never happened. By the time I knew where the enemy aircraft were, they were.
No, fog of war. Don't know where it is.
Shit.
In terms of
GCI, don't know where anything is.
To parking area.
AWACS would tell me where to where is, but I was doing ground pounding originally, so.
I think
not Shifty's fault.
Terrible.
Cap decided to make a change to the mission at the last minute, but his computer settings are for no fog of war, no this, that, and the other, so it ruined the mission.
Or at least try it out is not limit the airframes, because.
No. People just jump in F-15s.
No, that would be a real bad idea. Yeah, you'll have
all that work,
they just take off and waste it, and take off and waste it. They don't fly properly.
But that's okay, because what we're trying to work on is the organisation and the actual. So instead of like trying to jump between different planes, and as the limit gets down, people are
it's a shame because there's a lot of work. I mean, you spent all week doing this.
Yeah, I think this fun. But,
I think
we should have more sign-up spots, though. Only 3 for the Harriers.
The problem is the number of spawns on the base for all the aircraft, and obviously trying to get the bases so they're evenly spaced from the target area is very.
I think keeping.
That's just from a mission building perspective. It's
if you limit the amount of aircraft per spawn, so per slot, I think that's probably a bad idea. I think keep it so that it's not limited, and if people do jump in to one when there's no more lives left on that aircraft, then it's just we need to discipline ourselves and tell them to get out of it, kind of thing.
Well, what about something? I don't know how if you'd be able to do this with DCS, but what about those 2 central airfields? What about if you could capture them, and then that would replenish your aircraft back at base, or have the Hueys or the MI8s go to those air bases to steal aircraft and bring them back? Or
the whole game mode at the moment, okay, and this is the thing, it's around the game mode, but the map's fine, but the game mode at the moment is literally, if there's no time limit, obviously there was a time limit, but if there was no time limit, it comes down to literally who runs out airframes first, because no one's really going to capture the objectives, unless you have really good coordination. That's what we don't at the moment.
I'm in good condition today.
Are you? That's good to know. Oh, we didn't even have the parrot's music. Oh,
you end up in, and obviously you'll need to.
We forgot about the parrot's music.
In it, but it's finding cabs videos because people can, there's a referee, for example, someone spectating everything, keeping track of deaths.
Player lives is a better way to do it. You're right. Yes.
And then, you've got actual player lives, and people actually give a shit about dying because they're going to be sitting around for an hour afterwards if you die.
Team killing counts as a death for the person who launched the missile.
Could we write the script
good.
from...
Shifty, how do you feel about how much we got done in the time in terms of actually achieving objectives?
Look at the mission.
Well, no offense to anybody here, but I felt like we pushed the red tanks forward. From what I could see, the blue tanks didn't seem to come forward. So you were never going to catch the second base in the time limit. You see, whereas the reds were trying to.
Because I came out of that position and went GCI to the red map.
What is wrong with Discord? Why can't I drag and drop a file into my Discord?
No,
What the hell is going on?
No, just me.
With Discord.
Didn't have a GCI.
So you just jump back in?
The hell is wrong with it?
Who was calling out where my SAMs were then?
There's something bloody wrong with
See
this.
those on RWR and stuff.
Well, I've got it running as administrator.
Yeah, the one in blue flag. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that.
Yeah, it would be better, but limiting the airframes, you know, not everyone has the modules, so it kind of sucks.
What the hell's wrong with it? I can't drag and drop a file. It just won't let me.
For the tanks, and then I left that position.
I don't know what's wrong with it.
How many airframes did you go through though?
Oh God!
No. Shadow. How many lives did you lose?
Oh.
I want to drop this 2 meg file. Alright, and I want to send it to Shifty.
That's screwed up.
That's
Won't let me. No entry sign. Won't let me drag and drop anything.
I know, this is what's bugging me, so I'm going to try and do the live thing.
I'm going to uninstall it or something.
I think we could.
I haven't got a clue why it's
to
doing
save
it.
yourself all the
It's a pain in the ass. The one on my other computers don't do that.
Could just like take the limit off the aircraft, and then we can just change it in verbally and then make sure that we.
The new AGMG. You get them on the
just because all I'm doing is the lives.
The A10s
you'll get, I don't know how X amount of fighter lives, X amount of
Harriers, and you get them on the.
I need to head off, but thanks, Shifty. That was good fun.
Oh, cool. Thanks for the feedback.
Thanks for killing me, UK.
Pleasure.
Thank you for killing me too.
You were already dead. Shut up.
I was flying.
When you didn't have cap in your A10.
For balance measurement, as like people who have.
No, it's any file. I can't put a picture in there. I can't put anything in there. It just won't let me do any of it. It's ridiculous.
Well, no, because we're leaving the teams up. That's not the issue.
Yes, the thing is, like, I was actually asking in the beginning what team should I join, because I was joining late. So yeah, I don't think it should have been that unbalanced if it was.
Yeah, it was like 9 to 11 when I came. And,
yeah, but I think some must have left or something.
No.
We started with 8, and then we got 9.
It's really strange.
And
I don't know
it would have been 9 to 12 because one of our players jumped in right.
Like I say, we try and balance the numbers. If somebody has to leave or crashes out or internet dies, there's nothing we can do about that. But you try and get the same amount.
Yeah, the one on my other computer. I mean, it's logged in exactly the same, but for some reason.
Overall performance, yeah. I mean, taking the 2 bases, that seemed like that was a nice fight. It was a good battle. Obviously, if you actually physically take control of the tanks and play it is quite easy to capture. I've tested it. But no, I don't think nobody made an attack run on the enemy's HQ.
Temporary DCS and put it in there.
We were planning it before the mission end because
I've got to put it in there.
Talk about it, but
before you lost all your T90s.
Yo, get that! Get him!
It was just a positional thing. I set a neutral
you see that guy? Get him! Oh shit!
Why is there no entry?
So many! Yo, we're fucked! We're fucked! We're so fucked!
Yeah, actually,
they won't let me drag and drop to anywhere now.
Within like 5 minutes.
Yeah, because we couldn't see anything.
Team kills.
Yeah, I know that. Like I say, that
ridiculous.
It was set up so you could see stuff. Cat took the mission so we could put a spectator slot in and screwed up the fog of war. But you know that it won't be like that. When I tested it and we run it earlier, it was the fog of war was working. You could see it.
It's really weird.
Depending on that, in the way that I set everything, just didn't work out.
Yeah, exactly. Especially
and I also put AWAC on a specific flight plan for that as well. It would be away when it was supposed to be away, and be close when it was supposed to be close. And
if I go into Windows networking and I've got all my network computers here, and I click on the one that I want,
the other question is
can't access it.
The SAM threat that people,
But this is it. And if I was to click on that, it opens it. That is the computer I'm connected to.
Quite fine the way it was, really. It gives a nice defensive shield over.
But it says it can't connect to it because it's Windows networking, and Windows networking is shagged because Windows.
Yeah, but it was
Microsoft has done so much badness with the creators updates. That they are not creating.
Forward, it was so that we would be able to see
They're
far
destroying.
away and Tap would be up front. But when I had to jump in, I couldn't.
Damn ridiculous.
And it's it was going quite far ahead.
I was going to say, we didn't move ours. It should just orbit behind the base over the SA-11.
Yeah, because it's
I wanted to get
the
into
AWACS.
view.
The AWACS, it's high up. It's got all the line of sight that it needs.
Come
so
on!
It should have just been right above.
Yeah,
our home base.
I didn't really know the range of the E3 because it's an E3. It's not
line of sight.
An AWAC. Like.
It is an AWACS. E3 is the AWACS.
Yeah, but it's not a long-range AWAC. It's not a KC-135 or the 135 AWAC. So I don't know what the
it's
range
line of sight.
What?
It is the 135.
E3 is the big one with the turny disc on the top.
Is it the? Oh, I thought that was the smaller version.
Oh no.
You're thinking SP3 refueler.
Or rather just the E2 Hawkeye. That was the thing.
Okay, that's what I thought it was. I thought it was the E2.
Just to clarify, it's
but it was
line of
actually
sight.
designed. I moved it twice, but I couldn't move it a third time because I was in G.
And there's no real hills in between us. There's hills to use, but they're south.
So you're saying even if it's behind that our air base, it can still see all the way to your base.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
E3 is essential.
Oh, hello. I'm watching the attack view here. You flew straight between like 7 reds.
And yeah, hello, you almost killed me with some ETs, which I didn't see, but yeah, it was just pure luck that I turned the code.
Come on,
in the F5, that was...
Alright. Only other way to do
They
this.
did everything.
I think it was fresh meat.
Just try it that way.
Fresh meat was on blues.
It was in an F5. Oh, okay. I don't know that.
So who was it that was in the F5 that got killed by Mirage?
I think that was Pograts because
Yeah, it was Pograts.
Rage, I almost got you.
I mean, I was in networking, computer networking for years.
Just like take a look at the attack view. It was quite literally like 100 meters behind you or
I was a system engineer. For many years.
So you got me when I was... Oh, no. You almost got me. Yeah, I'm watching this in the...
Yeah.
I even did Windows NT networking. But this is beyond me.
Pograts in the SE27. And then you're in the F5, you turn around,
I can connect to it by putting in the IP address on the network.
Round the back.
And I can open files and do things with files.
You
So I
fired
can
another
open that.
missile,
See,
which
it's there.
stopped right up my tailpipe.
So I can open it.
And then I got away.
I can't drag it.
I'll have to apologise.
Oh, I can copy it to the desktop.
He was flying really well. I spammed about 6 missiles into him.
This,
you did.
But I can't copy it to another hard drive that's on my computer.
I watched
Sorry, it was Rage. It was Rage.
I'm watching the taxi here. My F-15 blew up, but it looks like it blew up on the ground, but I never hit the ground. I was flying between buildings, and I definitely never hit them.
It won't allow me to
but
get
I thought
into this
somebody must have
drive.
got me with a missile, but what happened to my plane is I was just flying straight ahead above the buildings, and then it just...
You hit someone's television antenna.
Well, it reacted as if it had been hit by something, but it never
Like
made
hit a
sound.
wire.
Maybe. But
Yeah, that was... You're slipperier than a snake, buddy. Nice fly.
Well, that...
I have no idea. Let's just do a new file.
Well, I managed to get away from... where was it? Where's my Mirage?
There was some really nice flying on Red, I can tell you. They did a really good job of...
You see, it would have been better if I
get
was
that.
there, you know?
You're gonna have to get internet.
I have no idea why it's doing that
Stop using
at
your
all.
phone as a hotspot.
Not Sherman.
It'll work now. After making a new folder.
Right, I shall make those changes.
Look, I just watched Tail like a little snake. He just like gets in all the way in and gets all the way out. He just... I don't know how it happens,
in my F5.
He evaded. I can't tell you how many people just rode right.
So now that's in there. Can I still can't drop that onto Discord though.
I was flying 3-top level chasing Rage for like quite a long while,
Okay.
and then I broke off when I were in the middle of everything.
JD, did you even notice my only success story of the night?
Eventually, that will let me in.
Oh, which one?
6 Mavericks.
The troubleshooter's useless because it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, I saw that. The barrage. I was like, they're destroying my.
See, that's me in now.
The northern the northern attack was
So I'll go back to network and click on it. It let me in.
I set their initial position.
This is Windows networking for you. Windows networking at its best.
So they just got annihilated.
Come on, Microsoft.
I just left the Abrams and
stop
the
making programs into apps. Stop changing the name. They're programs. Leave them as programs.
Yeah.
Why do you want to call them an app? It had a perfectly good name. A program.
I was flying along nice and peaceful, then a mirage shoots me out of the sky, and then a
That's really weird.
Guns from me, just add insult to
So can I go in here? Oh, now it won't let me in there.
Passed in front of my...
Come on!
Fox 2. And it went for him.
Friggin' hell's bells.
Yeah, the Ka-50s for helicopters and those types of missions, you need to use
see what I mean?
buildings. You got to be able to pop
Lets you in, then it doesn't let you in.
Up to shoot and then down again, and that way that'll stop the air defense from shooting you down. They rarely.
This is Windows networking at its finest.
I was trying down the first time. Yeah, I was trying to climb to try and find the targets, and then both times got absolutely ruined.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, Pograts and an F5 sort of.
So yeah, Stahl, you're back.
Oh, the Spitfire.
I'm up there a bit where Shifty's chasing.
Get shareable link.
Probably wishes I wouldn't be back, but
Sorry shooting me down, bastard.
Are gonna stop developing modules for DCS.
Yeah, you were in kill range for ERs and the ETs, and you just evaded everything. I was like, I give up. I turned up.
I think that was Stahl actually.
Over them once, and I didn't know they were there.
It was Stahl that you were firing, wasn't it?
Ah, right.
I had it was Plan R came over from in front of me, and he launched a Fox 2 on me. But they said he was 9 miles away, and I got shot down like 2 seconds later, and the TAC view showing him within a mile almost.
Yeah, at the end there we were getting lots of
ridiculous. Windows networking.
People were moving all over the place.
What's the point of taking away the network? See, what they did was they decided to get rid of
people. There were just
small management blocks
on my data and too much jamming going on from everywhere. I couldn't find
networking mode and stuff like that.
Which was interesting.
You go into control panel.
That's what got me killed by Joker.
That's another point.
And into programs.
Is if you're gonna go take an objective,
programs and features.
Go. That's the reason we
and then turn your Windows features on or off.
And
what they've done is they've got rid of SMB.
We turn off your lights and all that stuff.
There you go.
What's the term?
Fence in, smash up.
Fence in, yes, fence in.
So the last Windows update switched it off again.
As soon as they take off, and then they're worried about all these radar contacts, and you can't do that.
What they've done is they switched this off in the Fall Creators thing last year.
One of the biggest problems was fencing in
and then in the Spring Creators they switched it off again.
Fence in when you're.
And they said they're going to remove it overall because it's version 1, and version 1 is really old. I mean, it's very old. It was the original Windows networking thing.
So another question is the flight time from your main base to the target
what they've given you
excessive, just about right.
To replace it has to be switched on in your services, and it doesn't work properly. So people are going back and switching this back on.
But I have no clue.
And that's how you get your network neighborhood. Because they've already taken this away from you actually, and they've also taken away home groups, which everybody's just getting used with. Everybody's just starting to get used with home groups, and they're just taking them away from you.
So yeah, RIP VEAO.
So I don't know if that will work now that I've switched it on, because you have to reboot once you've switched all these on.
I was looking more forward to the P40, that's for sure.
So
yeah,
these things in
me
here.
too. I think they were quite closing in actually.
So it'll now do the required files, load them up, but it'll need a reboot.
Yes, they did really badly now, because yeah, they're ceasing all development and all business, so...
What do you mean by going under?
Quite literally, they are ceasing to exist, which means the Hawk is now currently a DCS module without any owner. Yeah, exactly, it's an endangered species.
Well, it's got a owner. It's still got intellectual property rights owners. It's just they'd have to sell the ownership on, and it will probably go to the fighter collection.
If anybody buys it.
Well, Nine Line has said that nothing has changed with the Hawk license agreement with VO and the relationship regarding the Hawk. They hope they will continue supporting it, but they're not going to make anything new.
Really? Though yeah, I hope I can just get a hands on the P40 just to have it like a fun little mod to just play.
Well, the thing is, they started a new one called, is it Blue Skies Flight Sims or something? Couldn't they?
Oh, Daily, you're the straw that stirs my tea.
What? Be quiet.
Let's see here.
Shutting up, mode engaged.
FS. The site doesn't exist here.
Yeah, it's been taken down for refurbishment.
What that was a bankruptcy hardware savior. They wanted to save everything they could from the company, and they made a new company, moved everything over, and they're going to bankrupt the rest, which is mostly just intellectual property. And they'll sell that off.
Yeah, hopefully somebody can just do the, rescue the Hawk in some way. It would be awesome to have it, going.
Yeah, otherwise it'll break. In one of the updates it'll break and nobody will be there to...
Yeah. Yep.
I'm looking at your first engagement, and you're a god at dodging.
So do you want to have a look at the tech view? Oh, there's another page.
Is this? There you go.
I couldn't see anything. I was just
I don't want VO to go under.
I didn't know where the target was. That's why I got.
Yeah,
but VO are only a bunch of guys that do this part time, so you know they've got other bigger commitments than DCS.
But thanks.
Look at this squid one. The Hawk is completely unfinished and buggy. The Hawk was finished.
I haven't had a chance.
It's a 5-year-old module. It was designed for version not
fresh
1.
In me head.
Version 0.8 or something when the Hawk came out, and then we gone to version 1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5, then 2, then 2.5.
I guess there's not going to be multi.
Do you have the Hawk? Do you actually have the Hawk?
I don't think he does.
Well, I was really gonna buy it there.
Most people haven't got it. They're commenting.
Yeah.
I know. I'm just saying that it's...
The Hawk is multi-crew.
No, it's not, Auntie.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
You just got to enable it, that's all.
Outside of it's not officially like...
It used to be, when I first bought the Hawk, you could get in the front or the back seat.
Yes, but it's not anymore because apparently that was break. Or DCS, was breaking it.
Was the Hawk was made like before the multi.
Yeah, and I get that. I'm just saying. It's sad because that would have been a deal maker for me.
The Hawk was implemented before the multi-crew, and somebody modded it in.
I know that.
And I'm not telling right. And somebody modded it in, and then ED made them take it out. But I'm hoping that they re-implement it.
Yeah, but I guess they're not gonna anymore. No, I guess they're not gonna anymore because VAO just officially said they've stopped making this.
They've stopped making it, but they haven't stopped supporting the Hawk.
It's been official that they've stopped making DCS modules for like 2 years or something, or a year.
Nah,
did you not check their website?
Yeah, I've just also read a post that Nine Lines has put up on the forums regarding it, saying that as far as they're concerned, there's been no change in the license agreement between them and VO will still support the Hawk for as long as they can.
Oh shit, not know that.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, this would be the first module which is not being sold, question mark?
Up service.
Which means it will be an endangered species, as you said, Stahl.
What do you mean?
Just certain owners have it.
Be limited collector's edition
in War Thunder.
Yeah, it's a collector's edition now, isn't it, though?
Yeah, exactly. Actually, let's see on their site if the Hawk is still there. It's still there. Though the price is quite cheap, $20.
Because it's on sale.
Yeah.
I hope this trend updates are done for the F-18. They're just waiting on voiceover. Auto bomb, drag bomb, canister munitions, CCIP.
What people keep forgetting is VO are just a bunch of guys who come together to program in their spare time. You know?
Yeah.
Alright guys, I'm heading off to bed, see ya.
Anyway, JD, where the fuck's my Link 16? Where's my data
right,
link?
well,
My Link 16?
yeah, it's going to do the tech view, won't it? Let's have a look at some tech view. Let's have some quick look at tech view.
Like, that shit's gonna be the fucking world changer, man.
Yeah, I want the harm.
Dude, but the data leak does all that fucking situational awareness, man. Like, you don't need
that's gonna be nice.
Shit, man. Yeah, I mean, because dude, you used to play fucking Falcon, man. You know how that shit works.
Oh yeah. You finally be able to see what the AWAC sees. That's important.
On the fucking map, man. You can have the fucking map.
And killer is able. Request
Yeah, I did the best I could with the GCI there, man. It was
there's going to be a lot of speculation
right
now.
Realized that the AWACS, it's not easy.
Anyway, sorry, I haven't been reading the chat. Sorry, guys.
Even Canon DCS is fucking bullshit, man. It's
they were zip files.
Yo, I really hope they implement some kind of GCI mode, you know? Like how, you know how radar screen would actually
That's a WinZip symbol. A WinRAR symbol.
On the GCI.
Oh, do I have to? Really, not again. Oh, alright then. Dude. We're in the pipe.
It's basically Windows 10. I mean, even
get rid of it. Get rid of it. I can't be bothered with it now.
The new ones.
See, that's a zipped file. Look, add extract to. See, that's a zipped file. That's what's in that folder, in that zipped thing. Don't know what it is. There's something wrong with screwy with Windows networking. That's what it is. But anyway, I want to do the.
Harrison, I was jumping for joy. I was in a Vulcan air-to-air camp, and I saw all the T-90s get lit up when they came around the corner behind the tree.
Yeah,
that's why I put the M1s right there. Because M1s, honestly, M1s are no match for a T-90 in field.
Yeah.
If they're out in the fields, T-90s will rip them apart. They miss, actually. I've seen the Abrams shoot and miss, and they just hit the ground.
Yeah. No,
when they're set in position like that, they do much better.
Hello, I'm
I was
well, I want to know how to turn this on so I can move the aircraft.
Trying to move them up, and then when I moved back, I just saw my T-90s disappearing one by one. Just go, what's going? Then went F7 and saw your little Bradley. So do you actually command from within one of the vehicles?
No, not that time. That time, after I lost the AWACS, I went into the Vulcan because I just wanted to shoot down some aircraft, but never saw any. I ended up shooting down a surface-to-air missile launcher with the Vulcan gun. He drove right in front of me, and I just shot him. But sometimes I will get in an Abrams, and if there's a whole column coming at me or something, because I know that I can kill them. I don't know whether they're going to hit it.
Wait, guys, apparently the P40 was crowdfunded.
Was what?
Crowdfunded.
P40 was crowdfunded? What are you doing? Weren't you riding a motorcycle while you're on your internet? I hear I
was playing this laptop, man.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, Warren, but for the good of the community, I'm banning you.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Nice.
I see that redhead. You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Rage?
So yeah, was the P40 crowdfunded or what?
Don't know. I know people had stumped up cash up front for it.
Yeah, so there's a pre-order up for it? How does that work then? Because I know DCS had something with, I think it was their World War II assets pack. And after that nightmare, they decided they basically banned crowdfunding from.
Oh god, his mic is terrible. Oh, that's just ridiculous. Where's my am I looking at the right thing here? A10s. No, oh, hang on, they're the wrong colours. I want red ones.
Pre-access Tomcat? What that?
What about this?
Does that mean everyone in GR gets Tomcat early?
What?
What?
It'll be like the 18 where they give a couple of people the Tomcat so we can do videos before it. GR has a lot of views, but not as many as some of the other groups, so we don't know whether we're going to get it.
I thought GR was...
well, I'm still streaming. Can we talk something else?
No, they haven't decided whether they're going to do that yet, though, have they?
I don't think they have.
Of course, Auntie's streaming this shit.
God damn, Cap. Really?
What is
he saying in general?
Right, okay, so what they're talking about, we were trying to find out whether there'd be any early access for the Tomcat, like there was for the F-18, and they won't tell anybody, so there you go. That's all they're talking about. So now you know. Cap's just said, looks like we need to start sucking their dicks on something to get to know who's getting them.
What's going on?
Nothing at all.
Give it some more love, more vegan missions then.
Oh, yes, a select few people are getting pre-access.
Yes, a select few people are getting pre-access. Okay, so it turns out I shot down a Mirage. I didn't know what I shot
volunteered
down,
you, Warren. Who's streaming?
You, I guess. That's what you meant.
Wait, what? Who was streaming, you said?
Miles away from there.
Is someone streaming? Because I just volunteered Warren for Cap's.
Alright, round and round and round.
He said we need to do
The phallus
unseemly things to get access to that F-14. I volunteered Warren.
Operation on the scene. So,
volunteer Warren as tribute.
Operation Knee Pads.
To do what though?
By the way, Auntie, you know you're still streaming.
Am I? Oh, I didn't realise. You twat!
For like 11 viewers.
Yeah, I know. You dipshit.
What happened? Change all those passwords, Auntie.
Yeah.
What did I say 5 minutes ago? Tell him, Shifty.
They told us to, go into a different voice chat. How about already?
Said, can you change the subject? Because I'm still streaming.
Auntie, you could probably start selling some of the dirt you have on some of us from the streams, man.
I don't need to sell it. It's out there for anybody to get it.
You could probably, like, you know, extort that from the members.
Oh my god. His mic is...
I wonder how much confidential information we have leaked now.
I'll be back.
Remember when made an announcement about one of the early access? You started voting for people and shit, right? And then you say, oh shit, I just signed an NDA for that shit. None of you guys are supposed to see this, and he just starts deleting shit.
Warren, we can't hear you. So.
Is your computer okay, Warren?
No.
Warren, watch my stream.
Why?
Because you'll be able to hear yourself.
Like. You still streaming this shit?
God.
Sounds like you're in a washing machine.
With pebbles.
My laptop, man.
Actually, it sounds like you're in a cement mixer.
Yeah.
That sounds better, yeah.
With the concrete.
Yeah.
It sounds like there's something rubbing off your mic.
Well, he's starting early with it. He's starting early with heat blow.
Oh dear me, the laughs we have here. Suddenly my viewers are climbing. We're having a bit of a laugh. So I was hopelessly lost. Oh,
so
God,
JD, do you think we need more tanks, or there's just enough tanks for the?
Hang on, where am I here?
Harrison, JD.
I'm hopelessly
made you
lost.
Think about how you used them.
Enough air defense assets in that area.
It's supposed to be a lake. I haven't got the right.
Some type of SA3 launcher, maybe to the south or something. To just have even more stuff to just run into.
No, I don't want to put too many sounds down. I was just thinking around
this is the lake, isn't it? Why is it not blue?
Fearing
you could possibly have some stingers.
This is not the map overlay that I normally have, is it? Hang on, let me have a look.
What's
at
it?
the
They said the Russian. Was it the Suka, the ZU-23 or whatever?
Shulkers,
yeah, the Shulkers. It didn't seem to be doing much when I was using them. I can remember Mirage flew right over one and it didn't track it or anything.
Right.
Not sure if it was just me, but you know, me being silly and not like setting it up right.
I don't think.
I also felt like I dragged Rage over like those short range
that's definitely something wrong with that terrain, isn't there?
Nothing happened with that.
Ah,
well, they were firing.
The looks of it.
Maybe I just didn't see it work.
Oh, the
RSA-8s were firing. You can see it on TAC-View. I saw it in the game.
Yeah, they were firing. They were doing some work.
But I can't see the lake. It's not. The lake is not blue. The lake.
Don't forget they run out of ammo. They've only got 6 shots.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So T-Bro is.
Now I have spammed like VAO and actually Blue Skies if they will still continue to just support the Hawk in the development.
Oh, it's Elements here shot down. Oh, Hollow's back.
What was it?
I didn't even know Hollow's back.
I just asked VEAO
that's
and
good.
Blue Skies on
I didn't
Facebook
notice. Bloody hell!
If they will continue to support the Hawk.
The Hawk?
Yeah, the Hawk.
Just ask P-Man, he's up there.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, I'm not sure if I want to ask him in person if he's upset or something.
Well, he's probably waiting for one of us to PM him.
Go pat him on the shoulder. Tell him it's going to be alright.
He's probably been PM'd so much and had too much of it by now anyway.
I mean, all the site says is ceasing development of all. It doesn't say support, it just says ceasing development.
Though at the same time it's an early access module, so...
That means the P40.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah, of course the P40.
Damn shame, because the pictures so far that we've seen of that, it looks smart as hell. Now you see the same thing happened with the Typhoon, you know, the F2000. They had the F2000 in 9 years ago. It was in the VFAT air display in 2013 and 2015. But because of all the wranglings that went on with ED, they cancelled it.
Oh, you know, with the Huey and stuff in the editor, are you able to get it so that the Huey can transport Stingers, or is it just a regular infantry?
You need to sling load ammo boxes or something, don't you, to get that sort of stuff.
Right. No, I was just trying to work out how you're, because I was messing about in the editor, trying to make it so that you could transport some infantry the other day, but I couldn't quite figure it.
Yeah, there's a number of different ways to do that. Moose is one of them, not Mr. Moose.
Gosh.
Well, I did my job in that mission. That was cannon fodder.
I think it was we did all right. It was from a red point of view, we got a lot of air kills.
Yeah.
We didn't get shot down.
As far as the mission went, we did well. I
took Allo out with one missile.
I only got 3 kills myself. It was kind of meh.
I got 0 kills for 3 deaths.
Ooh, ouch.
I killed Allo.
Yeah, you got a kill with a Harrow. That was nice.
Yeah, then Allo killed me. I couldn't find any ground targets.
Okay.
I got a really...
Okay, P-Man answered. I can't talk about it, I'm afraid, he said. So yeah, he didn't confirm either.
He must be very afraid. Somebody else here says it appears Blue Sky is dead as well. Their website is down, and a guy called Vincent said, yeah, they're now continuing under Porrima simulations.
What did you say?
Porrima. P-O-R-R-I-M-A.
Okay, Porrima, okay.
The community will find out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that website's up, and ooh, look what's there.
Can you just send a link to me?
No, I've just put it on my website, on my laptop, but there's a typhoon as its picture, so...
Why did I merge with somebody?
Can you just box the name of it?
Hang on, I'll type it in here.
Thank you. Though, yeah, they did actually start selling the P40 for like Flight Sim World.
There you go, it's in general. And for you at home, watching, that's what it is.
For some reason that logo is similar to something.
Yeah, innit?
And the Hawk too.
We all know that they've got ties to BAE, and that's why they were doing the Typhoon, and hey, you know, Hawk as well, and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, they were getting Tim Davis to do training missions for the Hawk, so I don't know what's going to happen with that.
Yeah.
Okay, the FARPs now work. You can rearm at them, and you can see.
How many keyboards has that guy got?
Now I just need to work out how to do these live things. Auntie, how do we do that?
What?
How do we set lives to players? That's what I'll look at.
Players.
Yeah, so instead of number of airframes, I can limit the number of times you can respawn as a pilot in a particular, like they do on Blue Flag.
That's
need to work that out.
Scripting that is not Moose and Mist.
I'll have to ask.
Yeah, you've got to do client slot things and databases and stuff like that.
I bet we can put it in there though.
So next time there's an RAF display, we're going to go and we're going to get an
interesting
fight against the Typhoon guys.
Simulations is a joint venture between Eventuality UK and VEO Simulation.
Yep.
It'll be completely unidentifiable to the other companies, but it's probably going to have some of the same people that invested in the company that made the Hawk.
Yeah, plus there are...
No, the guys who did the Hawk have gone. They left VO years ago.
Well, the people who own the rights.
Well, it'll be whoever has the name to the company, I guess.
Oh, they're based at Fairford.
Aircraft development to date include a Hawk, Typhoon, and the classic single jet aircraft. Wait, stupid me. And the classic World War II birds.
Yeah, you'll probably find a statement on the forums tomorrow saying Parama Simulations is now taking over development of the Hawk and the P-40.
I would not be surprised.
We'll be bringing you this, that, and the other.
It's happened before.
Yeah, it's just somebody jumped the gun and gone, oh my god!
But it's just a way that companies get away from their debts. They just form a new company, move shit over, call it something else, put somebody else as the main contributor, and then have the board move.
Yep, I am suspecting that too, that they are practically just like putting everything over there to just get their bad reputation off them.
Yeah, that statement from Lieutenant Commander Matt Devin, though, isn't that 5 years old? That's when they first developed the Hawk.
Yes.
See, as I keep saying to people, you know, when the Hawk first came out, it was a great module. They couldn't fault it. It was brilliant. It worked perfectly. But then DCS has gone from version 0.8 when it first came out, whatever it was, through to 0.1, then 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.5, 2.2, and now we've got 2.5. And every time Eagle Dynamics change something, it breaks the airframes, all of them. It's not just the Hawk, it's just the guys that did the original Hawk left no programming notes whatsoever and just left it in the laps of the people who were left. And it hasn't really had much tender loving care because they've been under the things, and they're a company that are commercial. You know, they do this as a spare time hobby thing. So.
From what I've seen, DCS is a unique because they are building, they focused on building an engine, and as the engine got better, that's what DCS was. It was a new engine. It was a better. And when the engine changes, everything that's assigned to the engine gets broken automatically because they weren't designed to work on that engine.
I'm not even looking at this anymore, am I?
So these guys were trying to build a world that could be viewed from 40,000 feet and look beautiful, as well as from 100 feet off the ground and look beautiful. And they did it, and it's really nice. That it's a great achievement, but they're building an engine for a game that they're trying to add the game to. Whereas normally you would go in with an Unreal Engine that's complete and you have all your physics rules in place already, and then you add the game on top of it, and people are working on and the engine doesn't change unless, you know, something major needs to work, you know, needs to change, and then they'll change the engine and update the entire game.
Yeah,
so it's a unique,
things like
it's really a unique thing. Yeah, it's like an ARMA if you added, you know, hovercraft or something, and the engine physics didn't work.
Training
you have to fix the engine, and then you could create the hovercraft and then add the module.
Look, it uses a Warthog. Mind you, the whole
kind of a
uses a Warthog type
thing that they've built,
joystick.
and it has unique problems. It's not like other games out there, or other genres. Because when they release version 3 of DCS, it's going to be a whole new engine, designed to run in 4K and designed, you know, with other modeling behind it that 2.5 simply cannot do because of the way that the engine's designed. And that means all the modules are going to have to be updated, and they'll be out of date.
Imagine that Heapler working for years on the F-14, and then it breaks in the next update.
Well, it's happened to the Vigan more than once.
It probably has broke over the last few updates, and they've had to fix it. That's why they can't give us a date.
The biggest problem that the programmers have, to what I've heard from the programmers, is that when Eagle Dynamics are changing things, they're not putting out their own changelog, and people are finding out the day that the beta goes live that their product no longer works because ED changed about it.
Yeah, that's a real issue.
I mean, remember the Vigan and its nose wheel gear?
Because ED has their own end game. ED kind of wants to get into the full sim military civil aviation simulation software. So they're trying to build an engine for it. That's what they want to do.
They already had it with the A10.
Right. So they see where the money's at in that, and that's what they want to continue doing.
Yeah, but the Vigan, it's dependent. Its thrust reversers is dependent on so much weight being put on the nose wheel, and then it will activate. And what ED did was because the Hornet was sticking to the carrier deck and jiggering about, they changed the weight system on the nose wheel, and then the Vigan's thrust reversers stopped working.
Yeah, just by changing the physics in the engine itself.
Yeah, so Heapler put out a quick patch, a quick fudge to get it working again, and then they had to work around Heapler's new input. But the thing is, they didn't know that Eagle Dynamics were going to make that change, and it wasn't listed in the changelog that they put out.
I think ED needs to have a team dedicated to the modules that knows the module programming inside and out, and they make the changes that have to be made when they make an engine. And that way the developer can release a module and then forget about it and let ED deal with it from there, and have the pricing, the profits from the module itself be reflected in that. In other words, ED gets funding for the support at the same time. You understand what I mean? It would make sense for ED to have a crew that does nothing but module maintenance, and as they make engine changes, they make the module changes
let's read this. Let's get on with something else.
Outside people don't have to do. The Vigan should have been fixed right when the engine was changed.
Yeah, aircraft development to date include BAE Hawk, Eurofighter Typhoon.
Damn, I'm watching my first Tango. I didn't realise I had 3 blues chasing.
And classic World War II birds. What other single jet engined aircraft have they developed?
I had the unfortunate Rage fixed on me.
Yeah, I had Joker fixed on me. It got me in the end, but I didn't realise.
What's the other single jet engine aircraft that they did? I've done a Hawk, but I can't think of another one.
Yeah, if I had a GCI, he changed to an A10, and if I had a GCI, I would have got Joker, because he turned off me, went for an A10, but I didn't know it.
Yeah, I was so worried about my ground forces, I kept retasking.
Outcomes were pretty much non-existent.
Yeah, well, we didn't have anybody who wanted a GCI.
Pow! Our comms were called with, "Can I have a vector? Can I have a vector?" It was crazy.
Videos, network simulator.
Calm down, kids. One at a time.
Well, you need discipline in your comms when you're doing that. So people are like, "Can you tell me?"
And then
I said, "Yeah, me 000 for 0." And then I would go to the next person because I didn't know who me was, or who that person was.
Pretty sure like, most of that bra call just gets done by priority from the controller. Going, this is in priority.
Me, yeah, I need to. Yeah,
Shifty lives down here. Cap lives over here.
I got guys 5 miles away from the runway.
And everybody lives in between. And
same as they were last time you took off.
And some live over here, and some live down here.
Lake, right?
Some live down here somewhere.
Yeah, head toward the lake. Let me know when you're 10 miles, 20 miles out, and I'll.
Pograts lives down there. So the Reapers are all over the planet. Anyway, let's get rid of that then. Let's get rid of that. Let's go do something else then. What we're going to do. Time is it? 10 PM. Bloody hell, 10 PM already. I was going to do something and I can't remember what it was. I was going to do something inside DCS.
My visual acquisition.
I was going to try something and I can't remember.
Targets in the air is
the life of me what it was going to be.
Yep, and me. That's never going to change. It's going to get worse as I get older.
What was I going to do?
I'm like, I hear merge and I'm looking around and I'm like, where the hell is he?
They're now having a debate here about which is best, P3D or X-Plane.
Ooh, I'm heading straight towards an F-15. He breaks off though, interesting.
Do you, any of you guys have the vegan?
Yeah.
What's it like? I'm thinking of picking it up.
It's heavy.
It's good, but you need to really learn how to use it because you can't really manually release any of the weapons except for maybe the rockets.
Do you like air to ground? If you like air to ground, you'll like the vegan.
Alright. I know, I love air to ground. It's the only thing which is holding me back. Is I've heard people say you like spend longer on the runway setting up than you do in the air on the way to the top.
Don't have to.
Pardon?
You don't have to.
Alright. Oh, that's good then, yeah. Because I am one lazy person. I just like
you can go really in depth into it, but you can do most things without worrying about it.
A10 does the same, isn't it?
That's good.
A10 text mode programming. What was I going to do in here? I can't remember.
Just go bankrupt. You don't have to program anymore.
I can't remember what I was going to do. There was something I was going to try or test or something, and I can't remember what it was. You know. Hi, Ludpig. How are you? We go. Hello. Auto start hotkey lock, yes. I can't be doing with that. Auto start. What is auto start? There was something I was going to do in it and I can't remember what it was. Something I was going to try.
Just trying to think, it's been a while since we've had sabers in one of Cap's videos. Apart from tonight, of course. Just trying to think when the last time it was.
How the hell did Stahl avoid all those missiles? I'll never know.
He's one dodgy person.
Sorry,
unbelievable. Because they were all within kill range. They weren't fired. You know, they put them defensive. He did
He's
really,
a cheating
really
Arab.
Well. No, he did really well.
Cheat mode enabled. Invincibility.
Hardy, I'm having troubles connecting to SRS.
So was I earlier.
It's just not connecting.
Why? Oh, let me have a look at the server. be why. It'll work now. I
cool.
rebooted.
I'm in there by myself.
Yeah, I had to reboot the PC earlier before the mission. I forgot to put
How
it
did
back
the new
on.
guys do on Red?
Better than me.
Yeah, that Plan R, was it? He was pretty damn good.
He was, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen him before. He's good.
He was good at ground pounding when he came in that A10.
But he didn't clutter up comms. He seemed to fly quite sensibly and get himself ready and all that. So yeah.
My new guys shot each other down, but
yeah,
did circles. But it was okay because somebody got a Harrier in there earlier and killed the guys way back in.
Well, I shot down Cypher, so I got our airframe back after he wasted.
How did you get an airframe back? This is not blue flag.
And when I was telling them there are no contacts. There's no contacts anywhere near you guys. And turns out there was one right in the middle of them. But my AWACS didn't pick up shit, so I didn't know.
Yeah, it's frustrating that.
If you
said it was something he did, wasn't it?
Yeah, Cap clicked. Check the fog of war.
Just make sure I wasn't being silly again.
Yeah.
Having the AWACS too far away or something.
No, I
like fog of war for some reason.
I've tested it and it works fine.
Yeah, it was broken for a while, but it looks like it's back.
It works really well in Capture the North. I love.
Oh, Capture the North's a really good mission. That was yours, isn't it, Shifty?
Yeah, I built that one.
I loved playing it with you. Well, it was really fun playing it with you, JD, last time.
Yeah, JD does a fantastic job of running and organising it. It's really.
Right, I just my drink beaker was dribbling on me. Yeah, I use
do the same with Capture Kubernetes.
One of those ones that you get from the cinema, you know.
It's fun.
Have a liter in with a huge, great straw that you can put in your cup holder. I really
enjoy doing that.
Huge, great thing, and they put it between some ice packs.
Dedicated to their
saves me having to keep running to the kitchen for a new drink.
Move the next one and do the next. It's just a lot of fun. And then JTAC does most of the work with the lasing, and that's a really good system.
Now I can't remember what the hell I was going to do in here, so if anybody wants me to
really love being able to shoot laser guided munitions at things. So the JTAC does a good job as long as you keep the
being in the
JTAC away from
didn't
fire.
Do very much. I can't remember.
Well, the second one, the one that spawns, should be invincible.
Oh, look, the ship hunting. Actually, what we could do is just go to.
Yeah, when you lose the airborne JTAC, the first one, the second one spawns on code 16.
Oh, we never lost that. It just landed because it ran out of gas.
How many?
It stayed in the hour 10. It stayed in the air 10 hours though. So yeah, I mean, I could not complain. And then I just moved up the jeeps.
I didn't realize I'd put that many in. We don't really need that many.
What are you guys talking about?
So
we're talking about Capture the North.
They're still at Sochi then, are they?
Oh yeah.
We beat it on Sunday. Well, I can't say we beat it because there was still
they're just taking off now.
Destroyer and
Whoa, not that steep! What are you doing? Gentle, like these two. Right out loud.
Right on.
It's not a pack 50, as you're just finding out.
The 3 ships that can move the crate when they take a while to get inside. And then we only had like 6 people left at the end, and it was the 3 ships, and we ended up bombing the cruiser and sinking.
Nice.
Just
you actually sunk the Moskva.
Friggin' flight.
Yeah. I dropped 5 2,000-pound bombs on it. I missed with one and the other one's hit.
They actually sunk a Moskva, aren't they?
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Not when it shoots back, you don't.
It shoots back. It killed me, but 4 of my 5 2,000-pound bombs landed right in the center. It was a beautiful explosion.
That's impressive.
I've got 3 people with big.
I really have to spend a couple hours with somebody who knows that big end because I can start it up.
He's way off there.
I'm comfortable with it, but I don't know the weapon systems well enough at all. Those dials confuse, and the HUD confuses me terribly. It was my second module, and I'm not good
HUD?
I've seen Cap use that thing in air-to-air, use those AIM-9s, and just kill like 7 aircraft. I don't know how.
Not in a Vigan, can only carry 4.
But it seems like the heat seekers on that Vigan are not bad.
Yep, I have the clue, especially the R-74s or something like that.
They're AIM-9s, aren't they?
They are like AIM-9 Ls or Ms. So yeah, they are quite decent.
I can hear him, but I can't see him.
If I can get good at anti-ship with it, I'll be happy. It's like the Harrier. I'm really happy using it for seat.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Just need to sit and watch Artie's stream.
Hey! He's all over the place. The Vigan is one of the most stable aircraft in the game, and he's all over.
I learned from watching Artie. Most of the anti-ships.
He's gone stage 3, he's going to go whizzing past them. Get off your burners!
Yeah, I did learn them once.
What the hell? How is that?
That works. Friendly ships nearby.
Who is that? Iron Legion. Never heard of him. What is he doing?
I flew the MiG-15 for the
Is he on keyboard and mouse or something, do you think?
I was impressed with its turn capability.
Because that's just terrible flying.
I'd like to have
a dogfight with you in that.
Have we got?
Well, let me learn it.
MSX
I never did shoot the guns. I don't know how to turn them on yet.
Let's have a look. Let's
go watch a couple videos.
Oh, they're up here again.
But I'd like to see a Korean War mission where we fly 86s and MiG-15s.
There's some
I don't think a lot of people have the module.
What happened there?
But the F-86 is brilliant. I love it. They really did a great job.
So
who built that? Was that ED?
An MSX flight.
Yeah.
They also did the Huey then, right?
Where are they going?
Pretty sure that's ED, yeah.
Man, they really did a good job.
What? Oh, they're gonna go for those, are they?
I think the Huey's, that's probably still my favorite module. I don't know it all, but it's...
Let's have a watch, eh? Let's see what these guys get up to.
I'm sure I'd feel that way about like the MiG-21 or something if I flew it enough.
So who was that came in then?
Not with
Data X72.
No, huh?
Came in,
even if you fly that thing a lot, I still hate it.
From the Stennis.
Good. I don't feel bad then.
I don't hate it. I just it's a very difficult module to do anything well.
Data X72.
What aircraft?
I have to keep an eye out.
Oh yeah, I like it for air to ground actually with a Grom missile.
Let's have a look. else is up? While we're looking about, what else have we got?
I think the 25T has a air-to-ground rocket that's like that. It has a huge area explosion, so you can kill anything.
Someone
just by
spawned in a mission there. That's not far from.
Is the Grom like that? Does it have a large area effect?
If I remember right, it has a huge warhead.
Yeah.
Not sure, but yeah, if I remember right.
SU-33. He's going to do some cap. Guys actually going to go up there? They're not actually going to go after the easy targets then, or the hard targets? Or have they done all the hard targets? Oh, that's a Moskva. So where's the carrier? I think there was a carrier there as well as a Moskva, unless they're flying up the coast and going for that. Somebody's been doing some stuff, because these are the easy targets.
I know Auntie and Shifty have the P-51. What else was it? You have the Gram, right?
No, I have the Spitfire.
It needs much more maintaining flying, I think.
Finally got the fucker off the ground.
Oh yeah.
Well, there you go.
One thing that is important to just turn on is the auto governor, which is on the right side.
Yeah.
That's where easy mission active.
Like, oh, okay, that's what.
Yeah.
And that's the RPM governor, right?
Yeah, exactly.
What's the mission say? Oh no, mission.
So
we did tactical PvP, mate. The mission's over and done with an hour ago. We've just been discussing VO. Hello.
I just flew the Hawk for a few seconds, and now I remember again why they quit.
That bad, was it?
No, last time I flew the Hawk, I took it up and I brought it all the way over to the east, and I flew with all the other Hawks in formation. It was so much.
Yeah, just the thing is, like, I just landed it a little bit too hard. And it bounced for one time, and then it
no, because what I do is I save all my bindings to a different name.
It disintegrates, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It happened with the Spitfire, and it's happened with the F-18, but...
though, yeah, I like modding in it, because, I can then mod in multi-crew in it, which is quite funny, because it's just so stupid.
Well, where have they gone? What are they doing?
A4 would...
I don't get it. They've taken off from here, flown all the way up there. Sorry, they've taken off from here, flown all the way up to there, and now they're coming back down here. I thought they were going for either these ships or the Moskva that's left. But
when I was a kid, I used to watch the
very strange. But yes, Jeff, they do sometimes go. But
okay, let's fly the. Let's see here. Let's fly the MiG-21 in a few seconds. It was quite a long time ago.
You go in here and,
apart from that one crash that Auntie did on takeoff, anybody else find the wind's a problem?
It was kind of weird, the wind when you took off, because directly after takeoff my F5 started heading in a weird direction.
I save profile as.
Well, it was coming from the southwest, right?
Come on.
No, it was very.
You've got to click in the box
on the map.
And save the profile is for that particular thing.
I was looking at the wind directions on the takeoffs
there it says,
for the airports,
joystick,
because I took pictures of the start screen.
Where am I? That's in AV8B though. So that's in my AV8B.
I took off from
I wouldn't want to be saving in AV8B.
It showed all the takeoffs from
but as you see in here, I've got
to
these
the west,
now say like throttle.
So I figured winds were coming from the southwest.
With no numbers behind
it. I don't think apart from Auntie's one crash. Auntie, what was the reason for your crash? I'll have to check your stream out.
I was in F3.
Oh, okay. Flyby view.
I was giving my viewers some eye candy and then realised that the wind had pushed me off the runway. Yeah. So yeah,
So
when you're
there's no
saving
real issues with that
your
link.
normal,
I'll leave that.
they save them under these names.
Auntie, I think the server is going to have hard reboot after missions and being run for a while, because I think this new software
had a hard boot before we did it.
Yeah, that worked fine. But I think we
got some guy coming in and out called Delta X72, and he's lagging the server like hell. Anyway, what was I saying? Right, yeah, these save.
That time. It's good.
These save with all these strings of numbers and letters behind them, and what happens is these are the ones that get overwritten when the Eagle Dynamics get up to their shenanigans. So if you save them,
some kind of leak,
just strip off that numbers, and you save them there like that, then these as you can see, these are being in since April. They don't get overwritten. April and June there. But all these ones that you get on, like November, so 29th of, well, that's 17. That's a Mad Catz one anyway. But that's the AV. So we'd want to be in. We're in F18
before the mission.
F18 Hornet. So
I spawned in 2 air to ground missions, and I moved everything because they wanted me to turn on Capture the North.
So I've saved my MFDs, see, without these numbers,
so I was
and
like,
these are from June.
Because the mission's going to start and we won't get.
But when they did the update thing, all these went resetting.
So I said
in October. Remember,
but
in
I'll
October
run all the reds.
Did all that crap. That's when they
spawned in 2 air to ground missions and moved all the units on.
Oh, here they go. Oh, they've let loose some missiles
onto the airfield.
I don't know what they're going for though.
Was it Kolki?
Where the hell are they going?
No, Katasi. We took over Katasi, and then I was about to take over.
They're not going anywhere.
Server crashed.
But at that time, I was the only person who was engaged.
Yeah, I think you
were. They sent them.
But look, there were like 15 people in the server, and none of them looked at F10 to look at the map and figure out what was going on. You can see all the reds on the map.
What they're aiming at, but they're certainly not going to hit this lot.
And all I heard at that time was a MiG-29.
Mirage, yeah,
they're going miles off.
But then I took up the A10 and I couldn't get the Mavericks to track properly.
Oh, mind you, these are RB-15s. No, they can't be RB-15s. No, they're not RB-15s.
One thing I have been thinking about is to have like a VFR cross country flight in DCS. Just like plan out some waypoint and just chill.
Maybe I should get on the server as oh hello. Who's that? Shit, I got confused, very sorry. Make no, congrats, you're still merged. Oh, I think somebody just got. Okay, let's get into an AJ then and do a ship hunt. Let's take these boys up, shall we? Show them how it's done.
Alright, I'm gonna jump down to public and fly the K-50 a little bit. I just got it remapped yesterday.
Oh, there's only 3.
Again.
Oh, that was my first week to one landing. It went surprisingly well. Let's jump into the training server.
Yeah, I'm in the training server. I'm going to jump in the public lobby. Talk to these guys down here and get some.
Yeah, see.
It's best going from Sochi. RB-04s. Do the bit of a gun. I don't have my AIs on, so I'm gonna have to start this baby up myself. RB-04s are dead easy. Easy peasy, easy peasy. We're gonna put P-Man's blue skin on, because we like that. That's Arctic.
Request rearming.
Okay.
Copy.
Put that one on. Switch that one off. Because it's noisy. Zoom in so I can show you what we're doing. And the ignition system's already on auto. Switch that on. Switch the generator on. Click the engine. Same as there. Put some lights on. Forget that one. Stick the cartridge in. Look up behind us. Put the ejector seat handle on.
Rearming complete.
Press IFF to on. Switch that there. Turn that round there to attack. Switch the oxygen on. Switch these to basically low level. Hood slaves off and rad out. Actually should be on radar, not barometric, but we're going over the sea, so it'll be better for pulling maneuvers. So we're now just waiting for these. Not very noisy out there these days. It used to be such a beautiful engine startup noise. I don't know what the hell's happened to the noise of this thing. It used to be great. Yeah. I mean, if I was in the Harrier, it would be really loud. Oh, here, like in Helmet.
Uzi 4-3, Sochi, cleared the taxi to runway 24.
Okay, stick the radar on. And we've got everything, air brakes out. Oh, that's right. Check air brake in. Okay. Alright then, switch in 9099 and enter, which will load the data cartridge. Wait till they all go to zeros. Put that in. About to tact in, press number 9, then waypoint 1. Will be our attack waypoint. Fix it in. All the waypoints are preset on this flight. And that's it. Ready to go. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Oh, I appear to be a little bit wide. Hello, Obliteron, how are you doing? Hey, over here, sorry, did you see that? Sometimes the key bindings just overwrite even if no ED update. Happened to your A10 bindings? Check to make sure that the A10 bindings might still be there. You might just have not seen them. You might just have to reload them. They might still be there. Now for some reason my Vigan cockpit looks really, really wide. I have no idea. Why is it so wide? I mean, it's spread across 3 bloody screens. What the hell's going on here? Something's changed.
Uzi 4-3, negative, unable to clear takeoff.
My aspect ratio
Uzi
is
4-3, Sochi, you are cleared for takeoff when ready. Climb 300 at QFE 29.05.
I don't know what the hell is that going on.
Enfield 3.
Sushi, Enfield 3-1, request takeoff.
Really weird. Yeah. Yes, it is another lovely day. It's a clear blue sky. Except out there. Oh, parrot music. Yes, parrot music. I'll have to put the parrot on. Wait, I'm on the runway. I'll put the parrot on. I forgot. Yeah, the parrot hasn't had his music on today. Oh, Data Dex 72 is back. Gotta keep an eye on him. Because he came up, took off in an F-18 and then left the server. Like the crap out.
Enfield 3-1, negative, unable to clear takeoff.
So now they're on the runway, we switch it round to
Enfield 3-1, Sochi, you are cleared for takeoff when ready. Climb 300 at QFE 29.05.
What else was I going to do? Oh yes, parrot. 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 Yes, parrot music. Parrot music. Yeah, parrot music. Okay.
Game music packs.
Whoop. All by itself. Positive climb. Gentle climb out.
Wow, it's only me and you left.
There. That's cool.
We'll run off.
I'm gonna sink some ships. Pal in. Radar 220 kilometers. Ooh, my back's starting to hurt. Ooh, that's not good. I'll have to try and limber up a little bit here. I'm not going to be flying very long tonight now, am I? Oh, my back starts to hurt. The parrot hasn't actually made any more music. Not yet. He just hasn't had any time. And I hadn't let him out his cage. Because he shit on my keyboard. Oh look, another air-to-air easy mission active. That should be miles away. Now what are our vegan boys up to? Oh, they're still there on the runway. That's a CAS flight. Other people going. Who's that there? That's Pograts and an F5E. Pograts and an F5E. Oh look, nasty. There's a nasty up there. Good job he's heading the wrong way. Heading away from me. Heading away. Who else is down there? Who's that? Oh, loads of people down there, look. That's Colossmy and MiG-21. That's Ben Cadu in another MiG-21. That's Tail and a MiG-21. Blimey, lots of MiG-21s on tonight. An Su-33 Akiri is still in it. And then there's somebody spawned on one of the carriers down here somewhere. Don't know if they've taken off yet. Who's that there? Oh, that's Data X72 and an F-18. He didn't spawn on the carrier, then he spawned up at Sochi. Let's have a look what he's doing. my cockpit because I usually get shot down at about this time. Ah, here we go. Let's click that to oversee and see if we can see anything. That's better. We got some shippy pools. Oh, more lag. Enough butter. Occupied an AJ, then occupied another AJ. Then Legion occupied an AJ. What the hell are they doing? Right, attacky poos. Got a long way to run with these little missiles, so I've got to get them between them. So reduce that to 60 kilometers, you'll be able to see how far. Got to get it within 30 kilometers of them. So we've got a way to run. Might do another radar targeting fix before we get there. But why is my bloody aircraft so wide? It feels fat. I don't get that. I don't get why it's so wide. I mean, it looks like I've got tons of space left and right in me. I don't know. See other people's riggings, they don't take up the whole screen. Needs to be a bit narrower. So, let's have a look. Because it gets a bit boring in here with nothing to do. We're heading very nicely to this group of sinkable things. Well, they've disappeared from Gudada now. Oh. So, enough but an Iron Legion, they've disconnected from the server now. Oh well. Please go ahead. We'll save all that nasty lag. So how far we've got to go? Let me just click on that up there. 30 nautical miles. That's not very far to go, is it? Oh look, they're on there. Right, let's make a slight course correction to the right. Right, let's put that back into nav. And we'll make a radar fix. If I hit the T1 button, move the crosshair, and hit TV, there you go. Now we can go back to attack. Oh yeah, and my button box can now alter the brightness of the radar without me having to go down and twiddle this knob down here. Isn't that cool? Isn't that really cool? So I can make it so bright we can't see it. Except they've actually changed the brightness. Oh, that's great. That's great. Before you couldn't, before it was so bright that on the stream I had to really make drastic changes in brightness so that you could actually see it. So that's about best, I think. Anyway, we're getting there. So we'll put that dot between that dot. Come on, just a bit further. That's it. Okay. Master arm. Switch to 30 kilometer range. Pirate music!
I am Nova.
Now we're getting spiked. candy. Ear candy. This is the parrot's music. The parrot made this music. Alright, let's switch to F6 view. It's too late shooting at that, mate. 2 kills. Suckers! Thanks for holding. I love it when the plan comes together. This music needs some substance to it, some tune. It's only basically the beat and the bass. Why is that not? Why am I going around in bloody circles here? Follow the dots. There you are. Let's do this. Sometimes it's a little bit loud. when all these volumes are up 100% when you first get the game. Blows your bloody ears out. That should be better. Oh, we're off target. Got to follow the dot. Except, well, more like, who's that this time? Graham has jumped in a MiG-15. Yeah, I've got to come further down here to come straight in. So, I should intercept it about there. There you go. And as you can see, my lollipop's changed. Or maybe you can't see it. It's bright again. The sun's shining on the display. I'll take that. So my lollipop has now changed. Before it was giving me a vector to go into a pattern, but I don't want to go in the pattern. I want to dissect this line and then turn on it for a straight in approach. Where's it telling me my dot is now? Yeah, my dot's now on my right. See, if I'd stayed flying to the bloody right, instead of moving, I would have been alright. But no, it wanted me to fly to a pattern. I don't want to be on a pattern. Let's move that down so we can see what's what. Switch it back to land as well, so we can know the land. Better contrast. Here we go. Any second now. Starts turn to follow the line. I'm off the throttle. Gone a little bit too far. Past the line. Follow the dot. Right, get off autopilot. Gotta follow the dot. Air brakes out. Throttle down. Except we are not slowing down, because this thing does not like to slow down. I certainly need to get the gear out. I hate putting it out at this speed. Massively off the glide slope. Never mind, 300 knots closing. Just keeping the wheel up. Using the aerofoil as a brake, keeping the nose wheel up. Hiya Nap, how are you doing? How's your lot ATC? Is it working for you? Did you get your refunds? 73. Should have them by now.
Enfield 3-1, taxi to parking area.
There are RBO4s. Good, good, good. Yeah, I had I had about I can't remember how many people now. I had like 12 or 13 people to send refunds to, because we went past the 10 and headed towards 20. So I thought, hey, this is going to be good. So we got to 20. What's the little sight thing to the right of the hood? Ah, you mean this here? That's a TV. That's actually a TV screen. That's for your Mavericks, and it's crap, but it's what they had back in the 70s for Mavericks. It's very difficult to use. You got to sit up in the seat, so it's a bit of a. Oh, that's the wrong way. You sit up in the seat, move your seat up like that, and then you zoom in and you look down that, and it's a black and white TV camera. And of course it's not digital, it's not LCD, it's old technology display screen, so it's very old school. But that's what you use for Mavericks, because this thing could use Mavericks. Why is my seat the wrong way up? That should be up and that should be down. That's interesting. My controls have gone wonky. Seat adjustment down. Should be there. Oh, that's the wrong one, hang on. Joystick button 31 and 32. I can't be right. What's going on here? Seat up. It's taking my seat down. I kind of watch SpongeBob on it. No, but that's ridiculous. What's going on here with these controls? That's nuts. That says seat adjustment up, but it's actually making my seat go down. It's reversed. So what does right Alt and S do then? Right Alt and S. That makes my seat go down.
Hello.
Hey Shifty, the seat's reversed on the big one now.
I got it bound to buttons, okay.
Yeah, right Alt and S is supposed to make your seat go up, and it says seat go up, and all my buttons are bound for seat go up, but it actually goes down. And vice versa.
I don't think I've ever adjusted the seat height.
Yeah, I have it, so you can look through the television when you're firing Mavericks.
Ah. You use TrackIR, don't you?
Yeah, but it's easier for me to raise the seat than it is to try and get forward and higher in my seat. You know, physically.
Oh, it's P-Man, I didn't recognise your voice.
I did, I'm streaming.
Yeah. Auntie did, she chopped it.
Yeah, you got a new mic or something?
I'm in good condition today.
It's the...
He sounds different because he works for somebody else now.
Shh, don't say that. So, I'm guessing no P40 stream then.
I'm guessing I can't talk about it while Auntie's streaming.
Yeah, true.
Oh, I would love to stop just for that.
Carry on. It's good to see you, buddy. How's things?
Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Just thought come and say hello. I wanted to try and get on for the mission this evening, but things obviously went sideways.
Tough shit, baby.
So I didn't get a chance.
It's the group I play armor with. Yeah, it's my big gaming community. I'm the senior admin there. Play with Liru and all those guys.
I've got TrackIR, so I move my head, but I have been using the seat movement a bit more.
Play GrimReapers Ops with the GrimReapers for DCS, but we do armor and all kinds of stuff over at TSP. Lots of different things. But anyway, it's 11 PM, so I am actually going to have to go.
Well, I use TrackIR, so most of the time
we'll be back tomorrow,
in my seat
7
anyway,
PM.
So.
Yeah. Same back time, same back channel. And if anybody wants to jump on the server,
in the A10 I sort of use the control shift and then like the numpad to move the eye point around because I can never make my mind up.
Anybody wants to come on and play?
I want to be able to see.
Play with the guys. Just pop into the Discord, the password, and the IP of the servers in there. Quite a few guys on, and if they get enough people, they might even put on Battle for the North or Capture Koboleti or something, which is a big, big campaign type map. It takes hours to complete. So they might do that.
So that I've played around with.
Hey, no problem. If you're interested, I've been asked by the guys to do TACView.
How goes the World of Warcraft?
If anybody's interested, we were hoping TACView might be on offer because DCS is on offer, and TACView usually goes on offer at the same time, but nothing's happened.
2006.
So I've been asked by the guys to put a thing together for TACView. I already have it, but it depends.
Auntie's voice twice.
Depends what the what the interest is to whether we go for a standard license or the advanced license. So I'll put something together for that to see what we'll go for, because there's a price difference between them.
Especially if it's like as I'm doing at the moment, which is leveling another toon.
But anyway, I'm going to get off.
I haven't played it since
my back's hurting, and P-Man obviously wants to discuss what's gone off with VO and everything that's happened tonight.
And it was certainly a step in the right direction after
I don't want to be broadcasting that.
But I think that BFA
we've been trying to get some information out of Heatblur as well about early access F-14 Tomcats, and they said yes, there will be one or two early access Tomcats, but they ain't gonna be telling us who's gonna get them.
They've sort of got rid of the PvP servers and they bought War Mode out.
Damn shame, but anyway. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. I'll probably be up for an hour or so, but I'll be lying in bed watching my computer from bed. So if anybody's out there streaming, I'll pop in and say hello.
That they've done to some of the classes.
But like I say, there's plenty of people on here. We're doing there's some we've spawned in some air assets. You can spawn in ground missions, and like I say, if there's enough people to come on, they'll start one of the big missions, one of the big campaigns that we run here.
Diablo
and they'll do that. And over here we've got these beautiful things over here called hawks.
Not one to talk about a controversial topic at all, right?
Where are they? 4 hawks in a formation that you can come along and formation fly with.
Certainly at some point, but I think it's actually on sale at the moment, isn't it?
But we've got lots of tankers up, some AWACS up, MiG-21s, Su-33 up there, is that Su-33s are up. Plain silly buggers. We've got every aircraft up here. Oh dear, what's happened to him? Let's say every aircraft on here, if you guys want to come on.
So much.
Password is in the Discord.
I think that's it now.
We'll do that.
But with this deep, it's difficult.
Gonna have to go.
But I think that, in a way, it's a great customer retention plan, really, because I've never really got into doing. I mean, I did quite a lot of EVE Online.
I'll catch you tomorrow.
Experience.
Hello. Version check.
But I've never really looked at a lot of the other MMOs.
This is another DCS
sort of style, even the Star Wars
version
one.
Check error. Why am I getting a version check error? Oh, that's not DCS.
With.
That's Viacom Pro.
So
part of the voice attack that controls the AI. They did an update on Friday because a new voice attack came out, but it can't contact the update server to get the update. I think his server's down.
Is this you winding up for the night, Auntie?
Yeah, I'm just winding up, mate.
So, I wonder why. She wants to talk to you.
Yeah, I know, right?
No, I've been sat here for like 5 hours. My back's aching now, so yeah.
I'm trying to work out how to
If I go on too much longer, I'll be in bed all day and miss the mission tomorrow.
I'm trying to work out how to add lives to our mission rather than.
Oh, we'll do that somehow. Right, I gotta go. I'll catch you guys later. Gonna have to keep an eye on the forums for what they're doing with things, but
that's what they do with Blue Flag, isn't it? So I'm on Siri Bob's scripting things.
We're gonna try and get these missions out anyway. I'm gonna try and help shift
him on Discord.
With this.
It's doable, but
we'll see what we can do. Anyway, we'll catch you later, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you had fun. Catch you again tomorrow. Same back channel, same back time. 7 PM GMT for the Reaper Ops. And we'll see what we can do there. I don't know what Cap's got planned for us, but I'm sure there's going to be wind and heavy cloud and lightning and lots of crashes. So catch you again. Good night, guys. Cheers.
Yeah, I found it. See, it says mode 3.